downfield, down to the 30.
There's Stephen rolling to his right. One foot downfield.
Throw. He's looking to throw wide open.
Touchdown.
And good evening and welcome to Titusville Rocket Football, a brand new season, and we are at Carter Field to kick things off as the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils come to Carter Field to take on our Titusville Rockets. Good evening, everybody. Before we introduce our broadcast crew this season, let's mention our sponsors for this year's fall sports coverage already. State Farm Insurance, Bayless Fuel Service, Oil Creek Plastics, The Colonial Machine Company, Shambaugh Towing, Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, Interstate Pipe, Larry's Auto Service, True Value Hardware, Bringing It Back, Anderson Physical Therapy, Armstrong, Community Chevrolet, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, Warm Home and Hearth, Titusville Dairy Products, the Titusville VFW, Thermofab, Joe Taylor Ford, Farmers National Bank, Family Video, Corky's Pizza and Subs, Titusville Beverage, Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital, Big G Tire and Auto, the American Legion. Big thanks to all our sponsors, and we are live here at Carter Field, your broadcast crew this season. Sadly, it hasn't changed. Doing play-by-play is Mr. Jim Bodemer. Alongside Jim is Steve Bodemer. On the wireless mic down on the field is Mr. Bill McCrillis. Camera operators for tonight's game are Mark Heim and Nicholas Wigg. Guys, we are back.
Yes, happens every year about this time, Luke. And the trouble is tonight, Steve, we should be outside swimming or something. It is really warm here at Carter Field, but a great night to get things going weather-wise, and a good opener. And a lot of changes this year, and we'll talk about them as the game goes along. But Titusville opening up this season with Cambridge Springs. That's a little bit different for us, Steve.
Yeah, Cambridge is a new school to our schedule, and we catch them at just the right time. Last year they were region champions. As a matter of fact, I think we start the year off with back-to-back region champions from last year. So this is going to be a good ball game for Titusville against this talented Cambridge Springs team.
One of the things that's going to be interesting to see, and we talk about this every year because it's the key to football, is the interior line play. This year we're going to match up a little bit better than we have in the past. We've been playing down in Mercer County. We're going up in North County this year. But size-wise, we're still going to be outgunned weight-wise here this evening. Cambridge has some big boys in the line, but it's not quite like it has been, so it's going to be another key. Can our line open up the game for Brady Corcoran, for Mike Watkins for the throwing game, and that's going to be a real key tonight.
Yeah, I think our line play should be a little bit better. We're a little bit bigger than we have been in prior years. Not vastly bigger, but we are a little bit bigger. And we match up pretty well here tonight.
Alrighty, guys. Steve, you had a chance to sit down with Coach Hancock. We're going to revisit that interview with Coach in just a moment. This is the Larry's Auto Service Interstate Pipe and Supply pregame show, and our coverage will continue right after this.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up.
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong,
What a day!
but also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
No one plans on breaking down or getting stuck, but you can plan on Shambaugh's Towing to be there to help you out. Since 2010, Shambaugh's has been serving Northwest PA with quality roadside assistance services and auto and truck repairs. No job is too small or too big for Shambaugh's. So for heavy towing, emergency roadside service, flatbed services, jumpstart, lockouts, tire changes, and more, there's only one place to call when your life's in shambles. Call Shambaugh's, 814-827-1431, or visit them online at shambaughtowing.com. It takes a lot for a community to be successful. Hard work, sacrifice, and the ability to take risks and go beyond your reach. This is nothing new for the residents here in small town USA, and it's certainly not new to the hundreds of student athletes who give their all on every level of play. From beginners to varsity to college and beyond, know that the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is right behind you, supporting you all the way. Best of luck on the field and in life. The Colonial Machine Company.
As summer rolls on, so do the deals here at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. Not only do you get great savings on your favorite Chevrolet, Buick, and GMCs, but you get to look at vehicles in a low-pressure, no-hassle environment. As our sales staff has over 112 years experience in the automotive field, you're dealing with employees who know the product and understand your wants and needs in your next vehicle purchase. We invite you to find new roads and have a new kind of vehicle shopping experience only at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group in Titusville, or shop online at donovanandbauer.com.
Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Boder, and welcome to the Rocket Pregame Show. I'm with Coach Hancock, head coach of the Rockets, and welcome back, Coach.
Hey, well, thanks very much. Glad to be here.
Looking forward to another exciting year, and there's some changes, a lot of changes this year. Of course, PIAA went through their reclassifications, but the big difference was going from a 4A system to a 6A system, which kind of, I think, puts you on a little bit more even playing wise for populations.
Right. I think, I thought the change was good. You're going to get both ends of that from different coaches, but I thought the change added some parity into our groupings. So,
PIAA this year came out with their dates to start, heat acclimation, camps, and so forth. And this year, camps cut down. You get a week of camp.
Yeah, and it, we have a lot of the coaches on my staff. We have responsibilities to the school as well. So, we basically approached it as it's just going to be another practice. We kind of stepped back from two-a-days because we do a lot of workouts in the summer. We lift straight through the summer, and then we also have field work straight through the summer. So a lot of, at least our passing game, the installs are all in by the time we even start camp. So it's more for getting those kids that may not have been able to, dedicate and come as much as they should have in the summer back into the shape and into the flow, right? And that's kind of why we kept it that practice time pretty consistent, 3:30 to 6:30. So, and then, what I found is everybody likes to reminisce and how they went through Hell Week and all that, and it's a different type of kid. Not that they're any less, mentally strong or physically strong. It's just a different, time to coach.
Yeah.
And to expect or anticipate that they'd be able to handle the two-a-days and you be able to get anything quality out of them.
Right.
I think you'd be doing a disservice and wasting a lot of time. So.
Well, and that brings up an interesting point because there's a lot of conversation about the amount of contact that not just kids but college and pro athletes in football take. Does the 1 week camps, is that helping or hurting an athlete physically get ready for the contact of football?
Well, I think it's helping just from the stamina, but getting into the hitting portion of it, that's a tough, we've had to really try to improve our drill set, have more drills that are not necessarily full contact, but prepare you right up to the step of full contact. So, we've changed our style too.
As we spoke earlier, the schedule coming up, looking at it, there were 3 old names that we had seen. Corey, Warren are both scheduled games, and then we have the alternate game possibility with Franklin at the end of the year. Those are 3 opponents we've seen in our past. The others are all new ones starting week 1. The other interesting thing on the schedule, 2, and I think they're your first 2 opponents, were both region champions last year. So tonight, Cambridge Springs, what do we see?
Cambridge Springs graduated quite a few people on their offensive line, and then they had a great skills, positions. They had a quarterback that was fantastic. They had a great running back, good receivers. So, they graduated a lot of folks off of that. However, they have a lot of people that are going to step right into it. We've seen them before in 7-on-7s and lineman challenges, and they've got a good group or core coming back too. So it'll be a challenge right out of the gate for us.
Yeah, and that's an interesting thing, in high school football, because you've always got to reload year after year. You're always going to lose kids to graduation. We lost a few key players.
Sure.
Camp, the shortness of camp. how do you adjust in your evaluation as to who's going to fill those shoes left from graduation?
Well, again, we've done a lot during the summer. We've asked a lot of the kids throughout the summer, and I think our seniors have stepped up and knew that we were going to ask more of them, as some of them are stepping into starting roles. So they've really dedicated themselves to becoming better in the weight room, on the field, those kinds of things. But the shortness of camp, the thing that I saw that it hurt most was the younger kids, because we don't get the reps that we normally get in camp for those guys. And then also special teams. Special teams is something you have to add in there.
Right.
So how do you take a limited time schedule already and, quality about that? So, that is an area we'll continue to work on improving.
And that'll be a tough thing. Shortness of camp, new schedule, exciting things coming up for the 2016 Rocket football. The run to the playoffs begins tonight against Cambridge Springs. Come on back.
Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital are now one, providing health care focused on you. High quality, close to home, affordable care and compassion for our patients, surgical excellence and innovative procedures. Your health, your community, care you trust. Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital.
Wow, what a cruise this year at Joe Taylor Ford. Thanks to everyone who came out and displayed their awesome cars.
Go see Joe!
The food was great, but the deals are even better this month at Joe Taylor Ford. Check out a new 2016 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Cab at 0% APR for 72 months, or get up to $10,593 off MSRP in total savings.
Go see Joe!
Route 257 in Seneca.
Right now, this moment, the way you watch TV can change. And not in the "I liked it more before" kind of way, but in the "how did I ever live without this" kind of way. EXP blends Armstrong services, creating a new experience, recording 6 shows at once, stream programs to watch anywhere, search to find your favorite actor, show, or movie, record shows from anywhere, and it can start today. This is EXP, and this changes everything.
This is John Peterson from Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. To assist you in your preparation for the cold weather, we have added several new stove lines that will give you the best selection in northwestern Pennsylvania. We now offer Harmon wood, pellet, and coal stoves manufactured right here in Pennsylvania. We feature 50 units to choose from and 21 you can watch burn. Yes, we are the store with more value and choices for you. Come to Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. Pick out your stove, fireplace, or insert today. Yes, we have a fire burning just for you.
And welcome back to the Rocket pregame show. Kickoff just moments away. Well, your forecast, guys, for tonight, couldn't ask for a better night.
Well, you can't, and it's going to be the weather forecast very simple. Hot. What do you say, Steve?
Hot. Very, very hot.
And the sun's going to go down, and it's still going to be hot. And it's going to be really humid down the field.
But it'll be different, though. It'll be a dark. Yeah, it'll be a dark heat.
Save us, Bill. Let's go down to the field to Bill McCrillis, who's on our wireless mic, brought to you by our good friends at the Titusville VFW and by Titusville Dairy Products Company. Hi, Bill.
Hey, guys. How's it going up there?
He doesn't like the way we do the weather, so he sent it down to you, so you can tell him about how hot it is down there.
Well, it's a little warm, but I'll tell you what, I got another weather prediction for you.
Okay.
Light today, turning dark tonight.
All right, we got that covered.
Turning light towards morning again.
Well, I'll wait for it. That'll be good.
Okay. Hey, down on the field, the grass is high. It's really nice. Matter of fact, I almost laid down, took a little nap on this stuff. It's a lot different than the artificial stuff, guys.
Well, that's one of the advantages we always feel we have here at Carter Field, Bill, is we bring teams in here. They're not used to the grass. And of course, this layout is a lot different than a lot of stadiums these kids play in. So really hope it's a home field advantage for us tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking around on the field. I do not see any really bare spots on this field for not having much rain.
Well, I know they've kept off of it quite a bit over the summer. So,
yeah.
All right, Bill, we'll be coming down to you throughout the game. Thank you so much. Bill McCrillis on the wireless mic. Brought to you by Titusville VFW and by Titusville Dairy Products Company. When we come back, Steve's got the keys to tonight's game and some players to watch out for as Rocket Football pregame show continues right after this.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified, licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With our new location in Titusville at 202 Union Street and our new offices at 118 Main Street, Tityute, Anderson makes it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. Now in 7 locations and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability? Capability? Best-in-class fuel economy? What if you could get all this and more? Meet the new 2016 Silverado, the new face of strong. Find new roads at Community Chevrolet and see why Chevy is the fastest growing pickup brand. Community Chevrolet on the Carney Lake Road, just west of I-79 in Meadville. Or visit us on the web 24/7 at communitychevrolet.com.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home is dedicated to providing the highest level of service to Titusville and surrounding communities. Our family and staff continues the tradition started by Gordon B. Garrett in 1965, treating our clients with care and respect. Since then, we have grown, now in our 3rd generation and in 2 locations, 303 North Washington Street and 203 East Main Street, Titusville. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, a history of tradition and commitment to excellence.
Farmers National Bank has always been committed to the communities they serve. It's part of our mission to remain an independent community bank where the art of a handshake has not been lost. We continue to strive to offer the highest standard in industry competitive products and services. We act not only to benefit the bank, but our customers, businesses, communities, and our employees, because we know our employees pride themselves in their work and serving their communities. When you invest with us, you can be proud to know that we're investing it right back, and that's the way it should be. We're Farmers National Bank. Go Rockets!
And the national anthem here at Carter Field, week 1 of high school football.
You know, one of the things that I'm looking forward to see, Steve, we have the players here that we'll be watching. One of them was Brady Corcoran, of course, who's one of the best athletes in Northwest PA, in my opinion. And whether or not and how much time Jack Garrett gets in if they switch things around a little bit.
Well, that'll be tough. That'll be one of the things to see, whether or not we can get Garrett in at the quarterback position. But tonight I think you're looking, first of all, you're going to look first game of the year, turnovers, penalties. Who's going to be disciplined? Right. Who's not going to be disciplined? Who's going to concentrate and not turn the ball over? The line play, I think, is going to be key. Who's going to control the line of scrimmage? And we'll wait now for the coin toss.
Bill McCrillis is down on the field as the captains are meeting in the center of the field, and we'll have the coin toss has already taken place, but here's the way it went.
That's the toss of the coin. Cambridge Springs won the toss and chose to receive. Titusville will defend the scoreboard.
That's it, gentlemen.
So Titusville defending the south end of the field, if you're familiar with Carter Field. And speaking of scoreboards, we have a brand new one down here thanks to the friends at Farmers National Bank, and we're appreciative of that.
Yeah, it really looks nice down there. Nice brown scoreboard, Titusville across the top. You need to come down and take a look at it.
Good crowd here this evening, so we're looking forward to a really good, wide-open football game here this evening.
Well, here's what we're going to be looking for tonight more than anything else. We're going to watch Brady Corcoran to see if the senior quarterback can get off to a strong start. He played pretty well last year, although did have a lot of interceptions, but a lot of that is because we're chasing teams. We're not ahead in the scoreboard, so he's forcing throws. Also the play of Jack Garrett, who came in as quarterback last year a little bit in relief of Brady. If we can get him into the quarterback position, we move Brady Corcoran around, makes him tougher to guard. And Michael Watkins, a speedster, he's going to be on the outside. You may see him picking handoffs off as he comes through motion. If he gets loose, he'll be tough to bring down.
Titus will be kicking off to Cambridge Springs, and back deep for Cambridge Springs will be Brody Schwab, Carter Babb, and Tristan Finley. And they're standing back somewhere around the 20-yard line. Of their own 20-yard line as Titusville comes out of the huddle, gets set to kick off. We'll see who's doing the kicking for Titusville as they come out over the ball. 2016, can't believe it. Football season's already here.
Well, it's here a week early, remember. They pushed things up just a little bit, and again, that cut you a little bit short. This is going to be number 17, James Johnson, to kick the ball off for the Titusville Rockets and get this season underway.
All set to go. There's the whistle. Approach the ball, and the kick's going to get down the middle. It's going to be taken by Babb. Got across the 25, the 30. Comes to the outside. He's at 35. He's at the 40, and he's going to be brought down at about the 45-yard line. Good return.
Brought down there by Nathaniel Brown comes in, makes it. He had a crease, too. If Brown's not there, he may still be running.
So first down and 10. The ball will be spotted out about the 42-yard line. First down and 10. We'll see now what happens with this offense. We were watching them in warm-up, Steve. They run a little bit of power, but they like to run some option. They got a big tight end, 6'5", 250. We don't know how well they throw the ball because, like you said, we didn't see them last year. But we'll take a look and see what happens. Wide to the left is Todd Hall. They have a double Y's to the right. Far side of the field, or the strong side of the field, is to their right. Rising at quarterback, he's going to give it off. No, he keeps it up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for about no gain. Good job by the defense.
That's a good read there. Defense has to, against an option team, you've got responsibilities. You have to do your responsibility. And there's a nice play by the Rockets up front. There was a play in our half where we're controlling the line of scrimmage. That's what we've got to continue to do in tonight's ball game.
Looks like Nosco might have got in there first for Titusville. Second down and 9, pick up a 1. Again, Hall comes wide to the right for Cambridge. Double Y's to the right. Snap given off to the running back. Breaks to the outside. He's got a little bit of lane out across the 45 and dumped at about the 47.
Again, that's James Johnson coming up there, I believe, from the safety position. Coming in and making a nice stop there, trying to hold the game down. So we're going to have about 3rd and 5. So first third down for the Rocket defense.
That was Cody Lanning of the ball carriers, 5'7", 172 running back for the Blue Devils. So we'll see what they have now in this 3rd down and 4. Taylor comes wide to the left. Now they have a double backfield. They're split behind the quarterback under center. And he's going to throw. Rolling to his right, looking downfield. Throws up short, intercepted by Corcoran at about the 46-yard line. So Titusville will get the first turnover.
You take a look at this play here. You can see Brady Corcoran, this is the experience. He's playing corner, sees this rollout coming and develops, and he baits the throw from the quarterback.
Man in the slot right. We'll catch these numbers. Corcoran, a quarterback. Puts Watkins in motion. Ball's given off to Watkins. Watkins cuts it back, tries to cut up the middle, and he's going to get about 2. Nothing to the outside, cut it back up the middle, but was brought down, gained for about 2.
Good control on the defense for Cambridge Springs, not letting Watkins get wide, and that's what we talked about. You'll see Watkins come in motion, try to use his speed, get him to the outside and get him loose.
Vroman and Watkins now stacked to the right. We have a stack on the left side, too. That looks like it would be Platt and Ryan Sines. The ball's given off, first man through. Corcoran, catch that. Keeps it. It picks up about 3 on the play. He's out close to midfield.
It's a good play there, number 12, and I don't have a name for number 12 here in my roster, but he comes up quickly. Carter Babb comes up, makes a nice stop because that's a play, a cut there where Brady normally gets loose.
So Titusville in with their first 3rd down play. It'll be 3rd down and long, 3rd and 6. Ball at the 49, just shy of midfield. Again, doubles both sides for the Rockets. DeRose in the backfield with Corcoran out of shotgun. Corcoran looking to throw, looks down the middle, just pulls it down, and he's going to be hit. No, throws to the outside. Oh, dropped by DeRose at about the 50. Would have had some yards there, probably a first down, but the ball just in and out of the hands of Lucci DeRose.
There's one of those plays. Remember, we talked about turnovers. It's not a turnover, but it's concentration. He's got to watch the ball into his hands. Tried to run before he caught the ball. If he does catch it, Titusville has a first down, and we continue with the drive.
Reisinger comes in for Titusville, so Titusville looks like they're going to try to go for this 4th down at midfield.
No, they're going to drop back.
They're going to drop back and kick. Yeah.
Flip the field, keep them deep in their end.
2 men back for Cambridge. And that would be Schwab and Babb. Corcoran to do the kicking for Titusville. High snap, but controlled. Kicked out to the right side, good kick. And it's going to it's going to be just out of bounds at about the 5. Fantastic punt.
Excellent punt. A nice job of kid. I think, about the 6 maybe?
Somewhere right around the 5 or 6 yard line.
The only complaint I would have on that is number 3, Mike Watkins, is down the field in plenty of time. Find the ball. Once you know the receiver, the punt is giving up on the ball, you got to go find it because that ball bounces straight ahead. It's in the end zone as opposed to you. He's allowed to even catch it.
Fortunately, this time it bounced out of bounds. Spot at the 6 yard line. First down and 10, Cambridge Springs. Well, we'll see what Cambridge does deep in their own territory. Noah Reisna, I believe is how you pronounce it, the quarterback. They're going to send doubles to the right, single to the left, single back out of shotgun. Man in motion now is Hall. And Hall gets the ball, cuts up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. Almost no gain. Ball might be loose. I heard somebody holler ball, but no, it's not. Hoffmeister is a junior, 6 foot, 210 for Titusville, 218, I believe, for Titusville. So second down and 10 for the Blue Devils. No gain on the play. Noah Reisna, that quarterback, he's going to send wide to the right, Todd Hall. And doubles going to the left. I believe it'll be Taylor. I can't see the number of the other athlete. It looks like it is Todd Hall. Looking to throw, looking down over the middle. It's going to be pressure. He's in trouble. He's going to be dropped down. No gain, actually a loss of some. Good coverage deep, Steve. I was watching safeties and cornerbacks, and we had some pretty good coverage downfield.
Good coverage downfield, and that allowed for the pass rush to eventually get to him. He's lucky he wasn't in the end zone for a safety there, but that's a good team defensive play. Good coverage sack by the Rockets.
Third down and 11. 8:46 left to go first quarter. Check that, third down and 15 now as they correct the yardage. First quarter action here at Carter Field. Home opener and season opener for the Titusville Rockets. Double wides to the left, double wides to the right now. Single back. Cody Lanning in the backfield. Out of shotgun, dropping back in his end zone, looking over the middle, still looking. Passes deep, and it is going for the big tight end, and it goes over his head incomplete. That tight end is a big boy, Tom Deepslick, 6'5", 250. Fourth down.
And you've got Sean Frassini, 27, locked up on him. Once they spread him out there, and we're giving up almost a foot in height there. So it's a good defensive play. You can see Brady playing the deep safety, shading that way. I think if they're going to throw the ball, particularly in third and long, that's who they're going to look for.
Yeah, I would think that's who they want to. Back into punt formation is the Blue Devils, will be the Blue Devils. Standing back almost out of his end zone. He needs a good snap here. Gets the good snap. Gets the kick away. So nice punt going down the left side. Corcoran chasing. Corcoran has it at about the 40. Corcoran's coming up the right side. He's got a lane.
There's another.
There's a block.
Yep.
Block in the back.
Block in the back. It's coming back.
Touchdown. Touchdown's going to be called back. There's a block in the back. That's too bad.
That is too bad. And what's really sad about this is that Brady had done a nice job. He'd caught the ball, reversed his field, and he was setting the kid up to block. If the Titusville defender that makes the block, if he just right here,
another flag, too, down in the end zone.
If he just kind of holds off and lets Brady open the defender up, it wouldn't have been a block in the back.
So we have a block in the back here at the 40 and a flag down about the 5-yard line against double flags against Titusville on sportsmanlike conduct against one of the Rockets. Not sure who it was. I just saw the flag whooped as you were talking, Steve. So that's going to move the ball back big time. One of the things that you did see in that, even though we got the penalties.
I think he called. Well, he pointed towards the Cambridge Springs side on the unsportsmanlike, but
no, I think my guess is Titusville because it was right there in the midst of all the Titusville kids.
Did you see anything, Bill?
I was thinking too.
Bill, did you see anything down there that we didn't catch up here?
Bill, we don't understand hand signals. Hi, Bill. We're having trouble with Bill's mic.
Or are we? Come back up here, Bill. We'll get you fixed.
Opening night jitters, even with the electronic equipment. So the ball is going to come back to the midfield and back to about the Rocket 47-40. Whoa, big penalty. Inside the 40 to the 35.
Well, the one would have been a dead ball, so the one in play would have counted, and then the dead ball would count on top of it, I believe.
25 yards.
I'd like to know what the unsportsmanlike was, though.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I just saw the flag. First down, 10 Titus, so we got to get it back at their own 35-yard line. So touchdown's nullified, but we still have the ball. Doubles both sides. Corcoran looking to throw. Corcoran looking down the middle. He's got a man open. Watkins interference.
There's a flag. Yes, sir.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if that ball had been a little further, Watkins had him beat.
And that's, part of, again, is that a play that we normally make? Yeah, I think Brady makes that throw. We've seen him make that throw last year.
Oh, yeah.
Week shy of camp, may have had a little bit of an effect on that. So, but we're going to get 15
But two
back.
things there out of these last two plays, even though the penalty, you saw Corcoran, they can't catch him.
They can't catch him.
And
That's
they can't
right.
stay with Watkins.
And they can't stay with Watkins. The speed
So
of
far,
Titusville
it's shown.
here has been pretty good. And I'll tell you something else that I really kind of I like. We talked about the big tight end. Well, he plays defensive end on defense. And we've been able to hold him at bay pretty well here. Not getting any pass rush out of the Cambridge Springs
and
defense.
the opposite side on their four-man front, they got a 270-pounder. So.
Yeah, they got a couple of big kids up there.
Titus will stack both sides. Again, high snap. Corcoran has to handle it. He's going to bring it up the middle, and he's not going to get anything as Hall brings him down. Loss of a couple on the play. Bad snap that time.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure whether this is the first year for Nosco at center or not.
I think he played some last year.
A little bit. So that's when you run the shotgun, that's always a possibility.
Second down 12. The ball's now inside the 50, Titusville side of the 50 at the 48. Titusville now will send.
Titusville's got a little confusion.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. So Titusville will take a timeout. 7:25 left to go first quarter. No score. We'll be right back.
Since Congress chartered the American Legion in 1919, the Cleo J. Ross Post 368 has been a major part of the Titusville community. The Legion promotes patriotism, honor, and committed devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. We also sponsor various programs such as youth wrestling. We offer scholarship awards and benefit dinners to aid our local community. The American Legion Cleo J. Ross Post 368 is here to make a difference at 113 East Central Avenue, Titusville. Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified, licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With our new location in Titusville at 202 Union Street and our new offices at 118 Main Street, Tiddy Ute, Anderson makes it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. Now in 7 locations and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
And back here at Carter Field, Titusville taking a timeout. Got themselves in a little bit of a jam, but they're going to take now a second down and 12 out to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to keep everybody stacked in tight. DeRose in the backfield with Corcoran. Corcoran looking downfield, looking to throw, still looking. Going to get hit. No, he breaks away one tackle, comes to the outside, the 45. He's going to be in deep. Watkins, and he's got it down around the 40, 35 to the 25-yard line. Make it. Again, Watkins got behind, and as soon as he did, that made it happen.
Yeah, you see, though, the escapability of Brady Corcoran as a quarterback. They really should have had a sack on that. Two guys had what I thought were pretty good shots at Brady, but he gets away. And the thing that happens when you're playing defensive secondary, you see somebody near the quarterback, you kind of slow up a little bit, and that allows Watkins to get deep on him.
Titusville will send doubles to the left. Jack Garrett now is in it. Receiver to the right, Steve. Corcoran now sends Watkins in motion to the left. The ball is kept by Corcoran. No, he's giving off to DeRose, and he's going to lose a bundle. Trying to go around to the left side, and coming in there very quickly was the defensive end, Kinsley, and he's 6'4", 255, and he read that well.
Yeah, he read it well, shot the gap there, and gets a stop on DeRose deep here. You'll see he just comes right through. A nice ball fake really carried out by Brady, and tough to see, but he read it well.
You wonder sometimes in these ball fakes, Brady had a lot of yardage had he kept the ball. Is that something you read from upstairs here? And you might see that a little bit later where he keeps it. Doubles to the left for Titusville. Ends are in tight. Man on the wing right, under center. Corcoran gives the ball off to first man, and that is DeRose. And he's breaking tackles, driving downfield. The 165-pounder's taking them all down the field. Picks up about 10. Good run.
If you see when you see somebody, a running back, particularly somebody who's not a 230-pound running back like the kid from Warren last year, the key to it is you watch here, you'll see DeRose's legs never stop churning. He keeps churning the legs, and that'll drive the pile.
So Titusville will have it now third down and about 5. Doubles right, doubles left for Titusville. Corcoran send a man in motion to the left. Gives it off to Harper. Going around wide. If he can get it outside, and he does. He's the outside. He's going to have the first down. Inside to 10, breaks a tackle down inside to 5. No, they're going to spot it out of bounds at about the 8.
It was a nice job. Cambridge trying to string it out there, but Titusville able to get the corner here. Nice job by the defensive end, just not enough to hold the edge. And Titusville breaks a tackle there, a little arm tackle, gains extra yards for the first down.
And I was wrong on that. That was Frazziti who with that run, 180-pound back. Titusville now will send doubles to the right. Titusville running quick offense.
Well, we know Coach Hancock likes to run an up-tempo game.
Corcoran out of shotgun, and they're offside. Movement, and Cambridge jumped. That'll give Titusville 5 more yards, and that'll put it about first down and goal, and that'll be from about the 4-yard line.
And down here defensively, it's tough because you want to get off the ball as quick as you can, but you can't jump.
Titusville will split 2 wide. Garrett wide to the right. Then the slot to the right is Watkins. Got doubles to the left side. Corcoran gives it off the first man, driving straight ahead. And that's DeRose. He's close to the goal line. Bring up second down and goal from, we'll call it the 1, maybe the 1.5, too.
Yeah, and this is just straight ahead. This is, I think, where Coach Hancock says if we've got a chance to take control of a ball game, up front was where we've got to do it. Right now, I think they're winning the battle in the trenches.
Well, you got Reisinger, Downing, Osco, and Van doing the blocking. Titusville drives straight ahead once again.
Touchdown.
So Titusville puts the first one on the board. Just power football from the 4-yard line. 6-0 Rockets.
It's a nice job by the fellas up front there, making sure they keep control of the line of scrimmage. We just go straight ahead. Shortest distance between 2 points is that straight line. Brady Corcoran takes it in for the touchdown.
So Titusville now will attempt the extra point. And they'll send their kicker in to attempt this. This will be Ryan Sines, who will be doing the place kicking for Titusville, I believe. At least he's holding the tee, so we assume that. Maybe he's going to be the holder.
He's the holder.
Well, that's what I said. He'll be doing the holding.
He'll be doing the holding. Johnson James is the young man that'll be attempting the extra point.
James Johnson. Lined up, snap, placement, kick is up, and kick is blocked. So we're into the first quarter. Titusville puts the first points on the board at 5:06. 6-0 Rockets. We'll be back with a Rocket kickoff right after this.
Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital are now one, providing health care focused on you. High quality, close to home. Affordable care and compassion for our patients. Surgical excellence and innovative procedures. Your health, your community. Care you trust. Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital.
Oil Creek Plastics, the industry leader in polyethylene pipe, is proud to be a part of the Titusville community and a proud sponsor of Titusville High School athletics. Located off Route 27 in East Titusville, Oil Creek Plastics has been a vested part of the Titusville community for 28 years. At Oil Creek Plastics, we take pride in supporting our community and are thrilled to bring instant and slow motion replay to the stream's Titusville Rockets sports broadcasts. In Titusville and here to stay, Oil Creek Plastics. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets.
And welcome back to the beautiful Carter Field. Still grass out there this year, Steve.
And it's still hot.
It's still hot.
Here's the kickoff.
Could be taken by Babb, I believe, down around the 10. He's out across the 15. Got a good cut up around the 45. And he's going to be brought down out around the 50-yard line. That's a good return.
Yeah, again, that's the kicker. James Johnson making the tackle. They're saving one. That's 2 kickoffs we've given them, and they've had decent returns. This one a little better than the first one. I realize it's week 1, but I think that special teams is where you're going to see a lot of things hurting because of the shortened camp weeks.
Well, you don't have time really to work on the specials. You're too busy working defense, offense.
You're working defense, you're working offense.
And it's the same group of kids.
And you're trying to keep them into your special teams so that you don't make major mistakes. But hopefully the defense here will step up.
Cambridge Springs out of a shotgun. They have doubles to the right. Single on the left. Backs are split. Now under center, On the snap, ball's going to get up on a counter to Todd. And tackle's missed at about the 50. He's going to drive ahead to about the Titusville 46. And that was Todd Hall on the carry.
Parker Harvey makes the stop, but we had a shot at him. Joseph Downing had a shot at him at about 2-yard run. Just couldn't quite bring him down.
Brings up a 2nd down 4. Spotted at the Titusville 46. Still first quarter action here at Carter Field. Lots of time to come down. Then stick around. Big fireworks display here this evening. Cambridge this time will stay under center. Wide out to the right and left. Back split. Giving off to Todd again. He goes across the right side. Drives ahead and is going to be upset there by Watkins. Close to a first down.
Looks like Downing there making a tackle just shy of the first down, but there's 2 plays, successive plays. They've gone to their right, defense's left side. They may have seen something there they think they can take advantage of.
Well, they got some big boys on that side, 275, 240, 255, so they've got some weight on that side.
And they've gone into under center. There's no longer a shotgun, so they seem to be saying we're going to try running the ball this time. They're going to bring their tight end over that side. They're going to load up that side of the offensive line.
Schwab comes wide to the left. They got a wide out to the right, still under center. Pitch comes to the left side, and it is going to be a Todd Hall. And once again, he breaks across the 42 of the 35. And we have a flag down at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure. It might be a hold on Cambridge Springs. It's going to come back.
Yeah, it looks like it will be a hold. Nice play there to get to the outside fairly quickly on us. That's the short side of the line. There's only a tackle out there. Defensive end for Titusville's got to shake that block, try to make that play. Good tackle there again by Johnson coming up. He's not afraid to stick his nose in there. He's made a couple of good tackles.
It's a hold, so that'll bring the ball back 10, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and long now for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils.
And this is one of the things we talked about early on, being disciplined, not committing this, particularly these ones here. The 10-yard penalties, these are really drive killers. It's very hard for a high school team to overcome a 10-yard penalty.
And especially deep into the possession. You're in 3rd down now. You got 2 downs now.
Right.
And if you get nothing here, what do you have to kick? So you're really in a 1-down situation. Going to send the big tight end wide to the left here.
We've got a discussion here amongst the officials.
Yeah, they got it straightened out. They said they're ready to go. So they're going to send doubles to the left. Back out of shotgun now. The Blue Devils. On the snap, dropping straight back. They're going to throw over the middle of the big tight end, and it is complete. But he drives ahead. He may be close to the first down. Going to come up about a yard short. Cork enough to make the hit.
Yeah, we've seen this pattern a couple of times here so far. I'm willing to bet one of the adjustments Titusville's liable to make is coming right up on the line of scrimmage. He doesn't appear to be real fast, playing inside, not giving him that quick cut in.
4th down and 1. Now the ball is at the Rocket 43-yard line, 42-yard line, they have it marked. Schwab will go wide to the right. Babb will come wide left, back split. Ball goes straight ahead, and it'll be enough for the first down, just shy of the 40. But it'll just be enough for a first down.
But it's pretty close. I saw some good penetration there from the defensive line there. It looked like Logan Nosco got in there pretty quick, just not at the right hole spot, but a nice tackle by Lucha DeRose coming in from the linebacker position. Almost held him there in that 4th and short.
We have to get Bill to keep looking for fatigue out here. I know it's early in the game, but the heat down there, we talked about it being hot and hotter, and so there's a good chance that fatigue could set in early here this evening. We'll have to watch this. 3 minutes left to go. Titusville leading 6-0. Backs are split under center. Pitch back.
Nice play.
To Lanning cuts across the 40 to the 35 and dropped at the 34-yard line. DeRose and Corcoran on the tackle for Titusville.
You take a look, here's one of the examples where we're not making the tackles, where we have the first opportunity to. Defense comes in here, and it's a little before that. That's DeRose coming in and making the tackle. But when you get hands and arms on these running backs, you've got to hold on. Even if you can't drive through the tackle, you've got to hold on.
Yeah, let your help come. Schwab comes wide to the left. They send a man wide right, backs again, split, strong side right for the Blue Devils. The ball is going to be given off on the counter, and it is going to be going nowhere. In fact, a loss of a couple on the play, and that would be number 12, Carter Babb, 5'7", 150-pound junior on the counter.
And that's Lucha DeRose coming in from the middle. You'll see him scrape through the middle, find the opening. He'll shoot through the gap, and with help with Watkins, bring him down for a loss now. You got 3rd and 5 now.
Now Titusville wants to take a timeout. 1:54 to go the first quarter. The Rockets are leading 6-0. And once again, Bill, I don't know if you've had a chance to observe not, but that fatigue thing, is it still warm down there? Is it?
You know, it's not really too bad. The sun's going down here, but it's you can still see it, no problem. But I don't see anybody, cramping up right now. So I think they're being hydrated and well off and continue on with the ball game.
Yeah, it could be an important thing is that hydration this evening.
Yeah, and it's not really necessarily you're worried about them right now. You're right. It's the first
third
quarter.
And fourth quarter.
It's into that middle of that third and fourth quarters where this will come back and get you if you don't hydrate right now. So as long as the kids are getting a lot of fluids, we'll be okay. But I'm willing to bet we'll see somebody grabbing a leg here at some point before this game's over.
We have 1:54 left to go in the first quarter. Titusville scored first and missed the extra point. It was blocked, and they lead at the present time 6-0. But Cambridge with a drive going now. They have the ball at the 35, most of it on the run. They had trouble out of the shotgun. As Steve mentioned before, they went under center, and since that time with double backs, they've been able to run some counters, some power, and drive the ball down the field. And that's how they line up once again, strong side to the left now for check that to the right for Cambridge. Under center, going to throw. Looking back. Throws down inside and is complete. At the 10, 5, touchdown Cambridge. Jack Garrett got beat over the middle, and Cambridge takes it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, they've been running these slant routes, and we're just not there. Of course, the one out route they threw got picked off, but they seem to have a knack of running these slant routes. It's what I've seen most of the game so far. And there they cut inside across the defender's face. Good throw by the quarterback and a good move on Corcoran at the end there to get into the end zone.
That was Taylor with the touchdown reception. And now Cambridge will go for 2. They will send one man wide to the left. That would be Schwab. They have singles to the right. They're going to keep the ball. Quarterback keeps, tries to get ahead into the end zone, and he gets there. 2-point conversion, 8-6. Cambridge takes the lead here in the first quarter with 1:46 to go. So Titusville now will receive and have to put something back on the board. We'll be right back.
Farmers National Bank has always been committed to the communities they serve. It's part of our mission to remain an independent community bank where the art of a handshake has not been lost. We continue to strive to offer the highest standard in industry competitive products and services. We act not only to benefit the bank, but our customers, businesses, communities, and our employees, because we know our employees pride themselves in their work and serving their communities. When you invest with us, you can be proud to know that we're investing it right back, and that's the way it should be. We're Farmers National Bank. Go Rockets!
No one plans on breaking down or getting stuck, but you can plan on Shambaugh Towing to be there to help you out. Since 2010, Shambaugh has been serving Northwest PA with quality roadside assistance services and auto and truck repairs. No job is too small or too big for Shambaugh. So for heavy towing, emergency roadside service, flatbed services, jump start, lockouts, tire changes, and more, there's only one place to call when your life's in shambles. Call Shambaugh, 814-827-1431, or visit them online at shambauhtowing.com.
8-6, Cambridge Springs on top as Dietlich gets ready to kick off. For Cambridge, we have Corcoran and Watkins standing back at their own 15. 1:46 left to go, just first quarter action. And it's going to be a squib kick. It's going to hit and be taken at the 30. Up across the 35 into the 40, and that's where he's going to be brought down close to the 40-yard line, and that ball carrier was
Johnson.
He's
having a busy night here, particularly on special teams with kicking off and also now having to return the ball.
So Titusville now will have a first down and 10 at their own market, about the 39-yard line. First and 10, we'll see how Titusville can respond now, giving up their first touchdown of the season. Titusville's going to send doubles to the right, doubles to the left. Corcoran out of shotgun with DeRose in the backfield. DeRose, check that Corcoran rolling to his right, looking deep. He's got men deep, and he throws it up a little bit short at about the 29-yard line of Cambridge to Platt, and they'll bring up a second down.
Yeah, if he brings that ball up just a little bit, he'll have a connection there. There's a nice route sent by those by the receivers on Titusville, and they had Platt in the middle of two receivers there, one deep And one shy of him, and he was wide open in the middle.
Titusville once again, doubles left, doubles right. Second down, 10. Corcoran dropping straight back to throw once again. Got a man over the middle. And it's Platt. No, he drops the ball at about the 44-yard line. Second down now brings up a third down and 10.
That's the old Madden adage, son, you're going to get hit anyway to catch the ball. They're not going to not hit you for that. You got to watch that into your hands, make that catch.
The thing that I've seen with our passing game, Steve, is we got men open. We're just not making the completions.
Yeah, we're just not, we're either off on the throw just a little bit or we're just not watching the ball into our hands.
See what Taos comes up with now. Third down and 10, they're on 39. We're going to stay in tight on the right side. Double wing. Ball's going to be given off now.
Cut it up.
Oh, fumble! Cambridge has it at the 32-yard line of Titus. Check that 37-yard line of Titusville. The ball was coughed up, and it'll turned over to Cambridge Springs.
Looked like that was Johnson coming around on the counter carry, coming back across, and he did the right thing. He was trying to cut up on the inside. The blocking was there, and he had some room to run, but you got to tuck that ball. That's the Oil Creek Plastics replay here on the stream.
First down and 10, Cambridge now. So we had one break and a turnover, and now they get their first turnover. See what they can do with it. As they have it first down and 10, they have it at the Titusville 37-yard line with 1:23 to go, first quarter. They're leading. Cambridge Springs 8-6. Now they go back to shotgun. They send wide left, wide right. Almost a bad snap and a hit. And just as he unloaded, he got loaded.
That's Lucci DeRose, and Lucci's been very, very active here on defense, coming in that middle linebacker position. And you see the front five here for Cambridge Springs. They're talking to one another. One of those I got it, you take them type of deals.
Yeah, well, they didn't do either in Luch.
And they missed them completely.
Mr. DeRose said good morning.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
Hot tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. Second down and 10 for the Blue Devils. They come out of the huddle. They'll send Mary wide to the right. Schwab will come to the left. Now they'll go back under center. Strong side right for Cambridge. Backs are split. Pitch back. Comes to left side. Drives straight ahead. Oh, he's racked up quick. Coming in there was Platt to make a big hit.
Makes a nice hit there, coming up to make a hit.
Picks up about 6 or so on the play. Third down and 5, call it.
Yeah, this is where you got to watch the big tight end on that slant route or up the seam, as we used to call it there. At 6'5", he's got a big height advantage.
So it's a third down, and they're calling a third down and 4. The ball at the Rocket 31-yard line. Minute 13 left. Backs are split. They stay under center. Ball's given off to the second man coming across in the counter. That's Lanning, and he's going to get maybe a yard. Bring up a fourth down.
That's Johnson coming up now. He's the other. Now remember, Tazl's playing like 3 down linemen, 4 backers. He's the other inside backer on this defense, and he shoots up here, does a nice job, gets the arms out, hits, wraps, and brings them down.
Now Cambridge Springs wants to take a timeout. They have a fourth down with 3 to go to pick up the first down to Rocket 29 with 54 seconds. So we'll be back. We're ready for this.
Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital are now one, providing health care focused on you. High quality, close to home. Affordable care and compassion for our patients. Surgical excellence and innovative procedures. Your health, your community, care you trust. Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital.
Oil Creek Plastics, the industry leader in polyethylene pipe, is proud to be a part of the Titusville community and a proud sponsor of Titusville High School athletics. Located off Route 27 in East Titusville, Oil Creek Plastics has been a vested part of the Titusville community for 28 years. At Oil Creek Plastics, we take pride in supporting our community and are thrilled to bring instant and slow motion replay to the stream's Titusville Rocket sports broadcasts. In Titusville and here to stay, Oil Creek Plastics. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets.
54 seconds left to go first quarter. Cambridge now with a big fourth down play for themselves. They have it at the Titusville 29. Cambridge leading 8-6. They took the timeout. We'll see what they come out of the huddle and choose to do. They're going to go under center. They're going to stay strong side right. They're going to have back split. Wide out on both sides for Cambridge. On the snap, ball's going to be given off to Todd, and he's going to come close to the first down and see where the spot's going to be. Very close. That would be Todd Hall on the carry.
He's going to have to measure this. I don't think he can make that call. Look at that.
Well, big measurement coming up right now.
What are you saying? I'm saying he's going to be shy.
Well, I hope you're right.
Half a ball length shy of the first down.
Well, I'm not saying anything until they make the call, then I'll tell you. And I
he's
think
a half a ball length shy of the first down.
Titusville ball. Yep. Good call, Steve. First down 10 Titusville as they turn it over. They Cambridge Springs on downs, and Titusville will take over first down and 10 at their own 29. Checked at their own about 26, 27-yard line.
That's a good job there, because if Cambridge Springs gets the first down there, they've got momentum on their side big time, and not far away from another touchdown here yet in the first quarter. So good job by the Rocket defense. Now our offense has to come back and answer and get a good drive going here.
Signs, Platt, and Watkins go wide to the left. We got a single to the right. Corcoran with DeRose. Gives the ball to DeRose. DeRose cuts up the middle. Oh, I thought he was going to get a lot more than that. Closed down nicely by a Cambridge player. Get his number when he gets up. As Todd Hall. That was a nice job by Hall.
Todd Hall, linebacker there, filled the gap there quick, because it did look like he had some running room for Lucci.
Picked up a yard. Second down and 9. Clock running with 25 seconds in the first quarter. Have to get a play off here. Under center now will be Corcoran. Backs will be split. Titusville will move.
5.
And we moved, and that's going to cost us 5 yards. So instead of second and 9, it'll be second and 14.
That's almost 40 minutes into the game, and I can finally watch it.
Yeah.
The sun's setting enough.
Yeah, we've got another 15, and it'll be out of our faces altogether, I think, in another 15 minutes.
Titusville will send doubles to the right, doubles to the left. See whether or not they're going to run this play. Titusville just might let the clock run out. They will. 1 second left to go, and the first quarter will come to an end. In the 1 quarter play here at the 2016 home opener and season opener for the Rockets, we're down 8-6, but we're driving.
It's the last hurrah on another American summer. A chance to enjoy the open road with an open top and a new Jeep Wrangler. Throw the camping gear in the back of a Ram truck, or head off with the family to the beach in a Pacifica. The point is, it's not so much about the destination as it is about the fun in getting there. Just remember your friends who helped you along the way. Donovan and Bauer Auto Group on the Hightown Road, Titusville.
This is John Peterson from Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. To assist you in your preparation for the cold weather, we have added several new stove lines that will give you the best selection in northwestern Pennsylvania. We now offer Harmon wood, pellet, and coal stoves manufactured right here in Pennsylvania. We feature 50 units to choose from and 21 you can watch burn. Yes, we are the store with more value and choices for you. Come to Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. Pick out your stove, fireplace, or insert today. Yes, we have a fire burning just for you.
We're back here at Titusville waiting for the second quarter. This is one of those where I'm the batter, Dad's on first base, and Luke is giving us signals, and neither one of us is picking up on it very well.
It's the first game. It's going to take like 9 games to get back into the routine, isn't it?
We got to be really good by week 10.
If there is a week 10.
If there is a week 10.
Titusville all set to go. We'll get back to football, folks. Second quarter action getting underway, 8-6. Cambridge Springs, Titusville now will have it. Second down, 14. Doubles both sides. Corcoran looking to throw, looking deep. Now he's going to get hit. Now he drives ahead and going to be brought down. Maybe a gain of 1. Hall was one of the first to hit. Bring up a third down for Titusville and Long.
Yeah, nobody there open in the secondary. Cambridge does a nice job of covering the receivers. And Brady has to, you only get so much time back here as a quarterback before you got unloaded or run.
Titusville will be sending in substitutions at the wideout positions. Be trips to the left side, no. Now Johnson's going to the right side, so doubles both sides for the Rockets. Corcoran under center, looking to throw, looking deep. Going to roll to his left, now rolls back to his right, still looking, has a man real deep. He's going to break it loose. It's cost to 30, 35, 40, 45. He's out close to midfield, knocked out of bounds at about the 47. Now check that, the 45 of Cambridge.
I think to start this play, because we have receivers stacked on the left side here, I think this is where he's going. He's trying to set a wide receiver screen down to the near side of the picture. Then it's just a matter of that breaking down, and Brady sees a gap, and off he goes, and we know Brady's fast, and he picks up a major gain for Titusville.
Titusville now first down and 10 out at the 45 of Titusville, and timeout as Coach Hancock sees something he doesn't like, and he's going to talk it over. Bill, did you see anything particular? Was it look like a screen this side to you too?
I think that's what it was supposed to be, but I'll tell you what, Brady made a heck of a move over there. As soon as he got past the line of scrimmage, he kicked it into another gear.
Well, he can do that, and I'm sure that's one of the things that the scouting report Cambridge picked up from teams we played last year, and they're really keeping an eye on Brady.
Well, Wireless Mic brought to you by Titusville VFW and the Titusville Dairy Products Company.
Yeah, I think when you're coming into play Titusville, you're looking there. Like I said, Brady's a senior. He's not a one-sport athlete. He plays all sports. He's busy all year long. So if you don't know him from football, you probably know him from basketball, or you probably know him from track. And I work with Brady in track. He's a two-time state participant in the 300-meter intermediate hurdle. So he's got some speed, and he can maintain it, too.
Well, what really impressed me with his athletic skills, and I said at the opening, he's one of the best athletes in Northwest PA, and what convinced me of that, he won the pole vault last year with you guys, and so his first time out, it was 9 feet. His last time out was 12.3 or 4 or something, so that shows you the kind of an athlete the boy is.
Yeah, he went, I think it was 12.3 or 12.6 in the district meet.
Yeah, and that's never vaulting before in his life, so. Double wide left, double wide right for Titusville. Corcoran out of shotgun again. Puts a man in motion this way. Looking this way, he's got a screen. Coming across right side, can't get the block. And the tackle's going to be made, and he's going to be dropped about 3 yards short.
That's a game effort there by that young receiver, Sean Frazzini, 5'8", 180-pounder. He didn't want to go down easy. We've got to get that block out there. Again, on the replay, you'll see they fake the run to him. It's a quick pass to him, and it's Parker Harvey that's got to make that block. If
he had to pull off.
We've got him.
Yeah, he had to pull off the block because there was a block in the back. But, yeah, he's got to make contact and hold that for that screen. Got a man down for Cambridge, so the trainers are out talking with him. We're at the 10:44 mark, 8-6 if you just joined us. Cambridge Springs on top. Titusville scored first. Extra point was blocked. And then Cambridge came down and scored and picked up a 2-point conversion to lead us 8-6.
And this is, so far in this game, I'd have to, if you look and examine the war in the trenches, as they call it, you'd have to say that pretty much right now it's really pretty about even.
Yeah.
Just about where we thought it would be. I thought we had a little bit of advantage on that touchdown score and that drive there that we had. But then I thought Cambridge Springs turned tables on us on their touchdown drive and took control of the offense, or took control of the line of scrimmage. So
I don't know. Luke was asking if that'd be an indicator of the rest of the season. I don't know if it is or not, but it's a good sign to begin the season because we mentioned in the pregame that Titusville is going to be kind of matched up a little more evenly in the line of scrimmage and so on. So don't listen to what he's saying to you. He's just the producer. Titusville now has the ball. It is 2nd down and 13. I don't know how you put up with him, Mark. Trips to the right for Titusville. Corcoran rolling to his right, looking to throw. Got a man deep. It's Watkins. Get there. He does. It's at the 40, 30, 25. Touchdown. 60 yards, 59 yard pass and catch. And that's the one we talked about. They can't stay with Watkins on the outside.
Yeah, we mentioned about that, and I know about Mr. Watkins. Again, he's also a track guy, 100-meter guy. This is a good throw. Simple rollout to the right, and this is just Mr. Watkins. Turn your jets on and see if you can outrun him. He's got him beat by 2 steps. And so that was and a nice throw by Brady Corcoran, drops it right over the shoulder.
Excellent pass. We said earlier they threw up short, and you said that's not Brady Corcoran. He can get the ball out there. We saw it last year. There it is right there.
Yeah, he doesn't have an arm that can only throw that, that 10 to 20 yard pass. He's got an arm that can throw that thing 40, 50 yards down the field.
Rockets have to go for 2. They lead 12-8. They send doubles both sides. DeRose in the backfield. Corcoran out of quarterback sends a man in motion to the right. It's Platt. Corcoran rolling to his right, still rolling, still rolling, still rolling, still looking. Throws back over this middle, and it is knocked down. Ooh, I was looking for a flag. We'll have to look at this again when we come back. 10:25 left to go first half. Rockets take the lead again, 12-8. Way to go, Rockets. We'll be back.
What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability? Capability? Best-in-class fuel economy? What if you could get all this and more? Meet the new 2016 Silverado, the new face of strong. Find new roads to Community Chevrolet and see why Chevy is the fastest growing pickup brand. Community Chevrolet on the Kearney Lake Road, just west of I-79 in Meadville. Or visit us on the web 24/7 at communitychevrolet.com.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up.
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong.
What a day!
But also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
10:25 left to go in the first half. Rockets lead 12-8 on the big 59-yard pass and catch. Corcoran to Watkins. Johnson tees it up for Titusville. Back deep. Murray and Hall. Check that. It is not Hall, it's Murray and Babb. Johnson approaches. The kick is going to come down, being taken by Murray at his 20-yard line. Out to the left side, out across the 30, the 40, and is going to be brought down just shy of the 40 at about the 38 by Watkins.
That's not bad coverage. Giving up only about 10 yards or so on that return. That's not bad kick coverage for Titusville.
Yeah, let's look at the two-point conversion, Steve, and see if you think he's over his back.
He's rolling here to his right. He's going to throw back. Now, I thought about here, I thought he was open sooner. And I don't know that you're going to draw that call.
No, you won't. Good play. Thanks, Luke.
That's one of those no calls that everybody likes that I can't stand.
Once again, thanks to Oil Creek Plastic for our instant replay. Under center, Cambridge to run, back split. First down and 10. Ooh, I thought there was motion. Ball's given off the landing. He hesitates, drives across the 40, the 45. Nice run as he picks up about 7. Cody Lanning is a 172-pound senior running back.
Yeah, nice. They had a little bit of an opening there. And again, they've got the hole right there. And right there was Johnson, I think, coming in there just at the end there, just a little bit late. Couldn't quite wrap him up there earlier.
A big line, 6'4", 255 right there on the right guard spot. And he's lined up beside Peters. Peters at 5'8", 275. So they got a little bit of beef up there on that right side.
Yeah, their right side of their line is pretty good size. I think that's the side they like to favor.
Backs are split once again. Wideouts, singles on both sides. But they're going to give it on the counter. The ball, a little hesitation, and enough though for the first down will be Carter Babb.
Harger, I believe, or Nosco, I think it is, on the stop there. Short game, but enough for a first down.
Out to about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, you're watching the line play here, and going toe-to-toe, we're still even up with them. Slight advantage to the linemen of Cambridge Springs. They're getting a little bit of angle blocks on us now, and that's helping them open a few holes.
First down and 10 for Cambridge. The ball's at their own 49. They'll have wideouts both ways. Strong side right, under center. Back split, pitch back. Hall looking to run, going to cut back the other way. Fumble! We got to get on it, and we do. Titusville's got the ball at the 43.
Now, this is really good play here because he's looking to get wide on this play. The running back for Cambridge Springs. You watch, he's coming to the near side, and that's Meister, I think, 59, does a nice job, and then he tries to turn around. I really don't like that as a running back. If you're trying to get wide, try to get wide. You try to cut back, and you see a lot of arms coming in, and it happened to Titusville on our fumble, happened here to Cambridge Springs. Those arms and his hands come out and knock the ball loose.
Doubles right, doubles left for Titusville. First down and 10. We got to take some advantage of this now. On the handoff, straight ahead, Titusville to about the 40. Pickup of about 2 or 3 on the play.
That's DeRose, I believe. No,
24.
24. Nate Brown with that run. One of the things I noticed on that play, number 11, Brody Schwab from Cambridge Springs, he's running with Brady Corcoran, so they have apparently assigned somebody, and he's the safety in Cambridge's defense. He might be assigned there on some plays to spy on Brady Corcoran. Now he's moving up to the line of scrimmage.
Titus will send trips to the right. Corcoran wants to throw over the middle. The ball's knocked down immediately on the pass. Somebody got their hands up in the air.
That's number 11. That's that Brody Schwab. He's the one that the last play, after he gave the ball off to Brown, took a shot at Brady Corcoran. I don't mean that in a cheap way. I mean just doing his job. So I think they've got a spy on Brady Corcoran right now.
So Titus comes up with a third down now and 8 at the 40-yard line of Cambridge. Titus will stack 3 to the right, single wide out to the left. Corcoran looking to his right, pulls up the middle. He's going to come to the outside. He's got some room at the 40, 35, and the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Now
he got away from him.
Two things right there. If you're going to spy him, you better make sure your spy back gets him. If he doesn't get him, you're down a defender right off the bat there. And you'll see this. If we look at the Oil Creek Plastics replay, well, maybe we won't look at the Oil Creek Plastics replay. But you'll see here where the spy comes in and he's there but doesn't make the tackle. And Brady takes it off to the left side then, and he's got open space. Another thing, one of the Noah Reisenauer, the quarterback / corner, came in, ducked his head, and missed Brady here at the end of this run. You'll see here.
Brady's going to go under center this time. They're going to split the backs. Corcoran's going to keep it, drive straight ahead, and going to pick up a couple. I'm not sure. Trying to catch them off guard, perhaps with this big rush they were trying to put on. But in there to stop him was number 55, Brad Stoger, 6'2", 250 lineman. Big boy.
Yeah, they're pretty stout defensively. They've got some of their bigger guys right up in the middle there. And you see, we talked about Brady at the beginning. They can be able to contain Brady Corcoran, Mike Watkins, and Garrett. And so far, 2 of the 3 of those guys have hurt him pretty bad.
Tazzle has trips now to the left. Single back. 1 wide out to the left. Trips to the right. Corcoran's going to keep it. Cuts to the outside. Cuts back up to the middle. He's across the 20, inside the 20 to the 15. The ball's on the ground. But I believe they're calling it down. I think Tassel got it anyway. Should be enough for the first down.
This is a read option here where Brady just pulls that and he sees the opening, makes a nice couple of moves up there and gains big yardage there. Titus will now, having Cambridge Springs on their heels, got to score off of this drive.
Good job by the offensive line for Titusville. First down at 10, Titusville. It's at the 14-yard line. Need to put it in. Trips to the right for Titusville. Single back. Corcoran again out of shotgun with DeRose in the backfield. Corcoran's rolling to his right. Looking to throw. He's got Watkins deep. Going to show up short. No, dropped by Platt at the 10. Be a second down.
Threw it to Platt. Platt, again, having trouble watching that ball into his hands. You got to watch it in. You got to catch it. He's in position to make the catch. He's using his hands, just taking his eyes off of it through there. Also on that play, too, deep in the end zone, we had Mr. Watkins. He was open. Brady just didn't see him.
6:45 left to go first half. The Rockets up by 4, 12-8. Titusville now will stack him on the left. Send a single to the right. DeRose in the backfield besides Corcoran, dropping straight back to throw. Looks over the middle. Has a man over the middle. Touchdown, Titusville. Yeah, what a good look. Johnson with the touchdown catch. Nice pass by Corcoran.
Key to this play, I think, right off the bat is the 5 guys up front. Brady doesn't have anybody in his face to speak of. Has time, and he just sits and he just watches. There's nobody around. Brady sees Johnson coming across, and there's a ball with a little bit of oomph on it. He had some speed on that ball and right in step.
Yeah, run that again. I think they missed a coverage here. We had 2 men wide this side, and 27 and Johnson and. Come on back a little further, Luke. No, there's a guy running with him.
There's a guy running with him. He just
matched up.
Missed the break.
18-6, Titus will go for 2. Put a man in motion to the left. Now they're going to switch. Johnson will go to the right. Corcoran dropping back to throw, looking to the left, still looking to the left. Going to pull it down. He's going to take it in himself. 2. So Titusville will pick up. No, I got a flag down, excuse me. Didn't see the flag at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming back. I think he pointed to Titusville.
Illegal shift, Titusville. We moved 2 men, the wideouts, and I was thinking maybe that
if they didn't get set again,
yeah,
they got to get set. You can move 2 at a time, but they've got to get to their positions and set up.
So Titusville's going to have to try it again. This will move it back 5.
But again, we're starting to see where the speed of Brady Corcoran is, and not just necessarily his speed, but the shiftiness he's got, the quick feet, starting to be a problem for Cambridge Springs.
We'll get down to Bill here in a minute and see what he's seen down that way. I was wondering, I was just looking down here right now, Bill, and you can take a quick look too. And you might be able to hear it a little bit better than I can, but we talked about fatigue, and I don't want to harp on it all the time, but it looks to me like some of the Cambridge boys are just a little bit tired out there. We're running pretty good on it. Let's see what happens here. First, we'll check that. It is 2-point conversion time. Corcoran's going to roll to his right, still looks, throws downfield, and oh, nice hit. Did he get in? He did!
Now we got a flag down. Now another flag.
Have another flag down at the goal line, so we'll see what that's going to be. The conversion was good.
If nothing else, that's a heck of a catch there by Johnson, because as soon as he catches that
Garrett.
ball, no, it's 17, I think, wasn't it? 17 that makes the catch. Let's take a look here on the replay. Yeah, that's 17. That's Johnson. There's the catch, helmet to helmet. That's going to be 15 yards. It should be 15 yards on the kickoff. They don't even need to discuss it. Just ask us up here. We've got this down.
Is that what you see, Bill?
I think it was helmet to helmet. It was a pretty good hit over there.
Yeah, it was a nice hit. I didn't know whether he had gotten in or not.
Well, and I don't know. The rules do vary a little bit from league to league. By that I mean the pros to college to high school. But I think they're going to make this call here.
The referee's coming this direction, and they'll see what he's going to signal up here to the press box. Helmet to helmet against Cambridge. Yeah. So you were right, Steve. It is a helmet to helmet, and it'll be penalized at the kickoff.
And looking over at the sideline, the Cambridge Springs coach is not real happy about something. He's talking to the far official on that side about something. I don't know whether it was that play or what, but not happy.
So Titusville will pick up the 2-point conversion, kind of an oddity. We got it in the first time, penalized, and came back and got it the second time on a pass play from Corcoran to Johnson, and then there is a helmet-to-helmet hit, and so 15-yard penalty on the kickoff for Cambridge. So Titusville will kick off from their 45-yard line of Cambridge, leading 20-8.
And one of the things this does, and I'm not, the tackle there in the 2-point conversion, I thought was a really, that's the way you want to come in and make a hit.
Yeah.
You just got to avoid the helmet in today's game. You can't lead with your helmet, and you certainly can't hit anybody in the head in today's game. So,
would you just guessing here, Mr. Hancock? He's a gambler. You onside kick this?
No. It's 20-8. I'm in control of the ball game. I kick the thing deep because I'm kicking it from their 45.
Yeah, okay.
So flip the field. Keep the pressure on them.
I would say you're probably right because they haven't had time to practice yet.
Look at that.
Kick's going to be over the head. No, it's going to be taken at the goal line, coming out across the 10, the 15, the 20, and he's going to be stopped right at his own 20-yard line. So I made the right call.
Yes,
First
you did.
down and 10 at the 20.
Kick the ball deep. And keep them pinned back. Keep them on their end of the field. I'm watching, I think you're right here, I'm watching as kids come off the field, and the offense coming out to Cambridge Springs,
they're a little tired.
They seem to be just a little bit tuckered here.
Bill?
Yeah, they seem to be with their helmets off, sitting on the bench here when they get a chance.
Yeah, I've noticed that also just the last time around, and they were kind of sagging just a little bit. Wireless mic. Brought to you by Titusville VFW and Titusville Dairy Products. We thank them. Under center now, Cambridge with the ball. Gives the ball off the left side. First man through. And he's going to be hit and brought down. That'll be Jennings.
That's Hoffmeister making the tackle there. And that's a good at the defensive lineman hitting, getting off his block and making a tackle here for a short game.
Landing on the carry. Picked up 3. Yeah, we watched Hoffmeister come in last year later in the season and play very well, and now he's continuing here early in this first game of the season.
Yeah, because, even though, we may not have the 260, 270 pounders, these guys are playing hard, and it's still a hot night. They're got to be tired as much as the other side. So right now I still contend we've got control of the line.
Backs are split. Strong side right for Cambridge. They have wide to the left, one wide to the right. Quarterback going to look to throw, dropping straight back, going to throw over the middle, and the pass is complete at about the 41-yard line to Brody Schwab. Good throw.
Yeah, but I want to see this. Again, we're not getting any pressure on this throw, and he comes through.
He
just can't quite see it, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. A nice catch. The ball was a little bit low to him.
First down and 10, Cambridge at their own 44-yard line.
Again, they got to figure out a way to stop these in routes.
Wide to the left will be Schwab. They send doubles to the right. Backs will be split once again for Cambridge. Titus are leading 20-8. Man in motion comes to the left. Ball's getting on a counter to Lanning. Lanning trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be hit and dropped at about the 45. Pick up of a couple on the play. Looks like Garrett coming up quickly to help Titusville.
Michael Van, 66. Now you're making a nice play, getting out there and helping out on the outside, stomping it out. We're doing a nice job on first down. It's the second and third downs here. We've got to kind of tighten up just a little bit on.
Michael Van is a senior, 5'10", 185. For those of you who are not familiar with the Rocket roster, as we are not. We'll get better at the names as we go along. Either that or we'll get fired. Our producer's a hard man to work for. Double goes to the left. The big guy's wide out to the left, Steve. Watch that one. Out of shotgun. Send a man in motion to the left. The ball's given off to the motion man. Going to go to the outside, coming up quickly. Titusville, and they drive him out of bounds almost midfield. Pick up about 3 or 4 in the play. Corcoran up quickly.
Yeah, Corcoran quickly up from the center position.
I'm very happy he missed him where he wanted to get him.
Yeah, you just you'll see him come into your picture right about now. There's the hit. And again, first game of the year, hit wrap. And, we know Brady's not afraid to come up here and tag you either. So here again, third down now.
Big third down. Need a stop here. 4:25 left to go first half. The Rockets are leading 20-8. Good first half for the Rockets. Singles on both sides of the offensive line for Cambridge. Back split. Ball's given off on the counter to Lanning. Lanning drives ahead, close to the first down if he doesn't have it. And they're saying no, fourth down.
Awfully close there. Johnson again having a good ball game is Johnson there. Nice tackle there. I'd like to see our linebackers maybe penetrate up just a little bit more and try to shake blockers, shed the blockers quicker, and not give up the 2 or 3 yards. Obviously, that's what every coach would like to see. But
Johnson's not a big kid. I think he's listed about 165.
Yeah, both of our guys in the middle are not what you would call big guys. 165 for Johnson, you're right. DeRose is about the same.
Wideouts on both sides for Cambridge, under center. Ball's given off the first man coming right side. Oh, he blitzed him and get him 51.
51, nice play there by
big play.
Caleb Dunlap shooting the gap, and that's a good, we haven't seen him much in the field. I think he's a short distance lineman, came in, did a nice job to stop him. Again, you hate to question a coach, but I got to wonder about that call. You got a fairly big quarterback, and you only need 6 inches. Why not sneak it straight ahead?
Well, they didn't, and we have the ball. First down and 10 at midfield. Titusville stacks them up. Ball on counter goes to Platt. Platt across the 50, the 45. No, check that to 47 and knocked down there. Pick up a couple on the play. Second down and about 8 for Titusville.
It's one of the staples of Titusville's offense is bringing the wide guy in motion and handing it off to him, seeing if you can't get him lost in the shuffle. Platt did a nice job here. You're going to see he's going to come up here, and there's a guy right coming up right here for the safety. The corner makes a nice hit on that ball carrier, on the ball side of the ball carrier. Platt holds on to that ball.
Titusville sends signs to the wide to the left. Platt wide left. Put a man in motion. And that's going to be Watkins. He gets the ball. Get a block. Get to the outside. And he's got the outside. He's at the 40, 35, 30, and breaks the tackle and knocked out of bounds at about the 22. One man had an angle on him. Otherwise, it was over. And Watkins picks up the first down.
We see in the Oil Creek replay here, you'll see we lose him a little bit, but here he comes. He started on the right side, far side, comes to the near side. He's got good speed. Fortunately, that young man right there, number 11, Brody Schwab, we've mentioned him a couple of times, had an angle.
And a good job by Platt not to block.
Yeah, otherwise you buy a block in the back call there, and that all goes for naught.
2:47 left to go to the first half. Cambridge takes a timeout. Titusville
The
leads.
Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home is dedicated to providing the highest level of service to Titusville and surrounding communities. Our family and staff continues the tradition started by Gordon B. Garrett in 1965, treating our clients with care and respect. Since then, we have grown, now in our third generation and in 2 locations, 303 North Washington Street and 203 East Main Street, Titusville. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, a history of tradition and commitment to excellence.
Wow, what a cruise this year at Joe Taylor Ford. Thanks to everyone who came out and displayed their awesome cars.
Go see Joe!
The food was great, but the deals are even better this month at Joe Taylor Ford. Check out a new 2016 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Cab at 0% APR for 72 months or get up to $10,593 off MSRP in total savings.
Go see Joe!
Route 257 in Seneca.
You know, Bill, we've been talking a lot about the heat down in the field and the temperature and so on. Titusville's offense has been pretty hot yet since the first half.
Yeah, they've been looking really good.
20 points for Titusville here in the first half. They have the ball, first down and 10 on the Cambridge 17. We send doubles to the right, doubles to the left. Corcoran keeps the ball up the middle, and he's going to get knocked down at about the 12. Lots of time, 2:37. No hurry.
Well, that's one of the things you want to do here. You've got the ball on your 12, or on, I'm sorry, their 12. You want to kind of chew a little bit of clock up so they don't get much time if you kick the ball off again.
Titusville now will keep everybody in tight on the right side. Wideouts to the left for Titusville. Corcoran under center, going to give the ball up to DeRose, and DeRose breaks the tackle. Nice run. I like that kind of a run. Helmet comes flying off of Titusville.
Number 28 carries the ball.
And we have our first cramp, I believe. I hope it's a cramp because he's holding a knee. I hope it's not a knee.
It looks the way he's. I thought he was moving it, so it kind of looked like maybe it was a.
Well, I hope it's a cramp.
The other interesting thing here, and I just to mention, I just saw a gold helmet go flying on the turf, and because of the injury, does that nullify him having to sit out the one play?
I don't know. Referee's talking to the Titusville huddle a little bit, so we'll have to wait and see if that does nullify that. We're at 2:06 left first half. This is the home opener, season opener for the Titusville Rockets. Good first half offensively and defensively for Titusville. And we'll talk a little bit from Bill and Steve about some of the keys here in the first half that's encouraging for the next 9 games up. A lot of good things we've seen here in the first half, but maybe we ought to wait until we see what happens in the second half before we talk too much.
Yeah, you enjoy what you're seeing so far out of Titusville, particularly here in the first half. The nice thing, I tell you what the nice thing is about it so far for me is the fumble by Titusville that led to a score, I believe, led to Cambridge's score, I believe. But at a critical time because we were still down at that time. And not quitting, coming right back, putting points on the board, and really sticking it to Cambridge Springs on the 4th and short play that kind of gives Titusville an edge here in the second quarter.
Injured player was Brad Stoger, 6'2", 250. It appears to be a cramp. So Titusville now out of the huddle, 3rd down and 3 from the 10-yard line. Trips to the left for Titusville. Single to the right, Corcoran. Going to give the ball off. No, Corcoran's going to keep it up the middle. Touchdown, Titusville. Blew right up the middle. Good read.
This play is all set up because of the running plays Titusville has run wide so far in this first half. And you watch here, if we get a replay on this, watch everybody scatter wide and look at that hole. That's big enough you and I together can get through that one.
Well, now he's just exaggerating a hair there, Steve, but I could.
Not quite as fast.
I didn't. Well, speed's another thing, Bill. No thanks. You don't need to say anything.
I'm not. That's why they nicknamed him Turtle for some reason. I don't know.
1:54 to go in the half. 26-8, Titusville. And now Titusville will go and attempt to kick the extra point. Johnson will be doing the kicking.
James Johnson takes the extra point.
Soccer-style kicker. Oh, we moved. Nope. They didn't call it.
Call it.
Snap, placement, kick us up, and it's going to be off right. No good. 1:54 left to go, first half of play. Titusville 26, Cambridge 8. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified, licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With our new location in Titusville at 202 Union Street and our new offices at 118 Main Street, Tityute, Anderson makes it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. Now in 7 locations and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
Right now, this moment, the way you watch TV can change. And not in the, I liked it more before kind of way, but in the, how did I ever live without this kind of way. EXP blends Armstrong services, creating a new experience, recording 6 shows at once, stream programs to watch anywhere. Search to find your favorite actor, show, or movie, record shows from anywhere, and it can start today. This is EXP, and this changes everything.
1:54 left to go in the first half. Titusville leading 26-8. We were just talking to Bill McCrillis a moment ago about the heat of the Titusville offense, and they can right out of a timeout, an entry timeout, and put the ball in the end zone. Johnson to kick off. He's got it spotted at the 40. Kick's going to come down the left side. It's going to be over his head. Nope, he picks it at the 18, across the 20, the 25, the 30, and he's going to be hit and dropped at about the 35. Titusville now doing some pretty good hitting out there. Trent Mary was on the carry for Cambridge Springs. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35.
Hey guys, before we get carried away, let's give a good shout out to these young guys down here carrying the water for the Titusville Rockets.
Yeah, I believe that's the freshman team, isn't it, Bill?
I don't think so. The young guys, real little guys.
Yeah.
They're my size.
Oh, that small?
That's small. They can carry the water. I can't.
Even our cameraman's telling us they're small people. First down 10. Cambridge, they'll send wide to left, wide to right. They'll stay under center. Strong side left for Cambridge Springs. Back split. Ball's given off the first man through Lanning, and he comes out across the 40. Brought down by Johnson. Johnson playing well, Steve.
Playing very well on defense. He's made a lot of nice tackles. He's getting to the ball carrier and getting 5 here. But, this isn't coming easy for Cambridge Springs. They're really having to work here to try to get a positive play.
Well, even when they pick up some yardage, the Rockets are hitting hard.
Yeah, they're hitting very hard. They're making very good contact.
Second down and about 4. Check that, second down and 5. This time, Hunter's shotgun. Double wise both ways. Got to get some pressure on him. Thrown deep. Got a man out there. It's complete at the 35, the 30. Going to cut back over across the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 20. Pass was complete. I believe that was
number 5, was it? Todd Hall?
Well, Todd Hall, yes.
For a big game for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils.
If you
as a first down and 10.
You look there earlier. Can you run that back just real quick here? We can back that up real quick. I want to see. This is Nate Brown. Right about there is fine. And yeah, he'd lost him a little bit early. Just kind of lost touch with him. He wasn't in bad position. Just kind of lost touch with the receiver.
1 minute to go, first half. The ball's on the Titusville 21. Right up the middle. Lanning picks up about 5.
Number 25, Cody Lanning carries the ball up the middle.
And a timeout by Cambridge Springs with 50 seconds left to go in the first half. So that's a big play, and it's important, I think, for us to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Well, it definitely is, because you've had control of the half really definitely the second quarter. You've been in control of this football game. You don't want to let them score at the end of this quarter, give them a little bit of momentum, because the nice thing about it is they got to kick to you to start the second half. So you're getting the ball right away. So keep them off the scoreboard and come back in the third quarter and make up some plays.
Also, there will be fireworks after the game. The stadium lights will be
we have 50.6 seconds on the brand new scoreboard here at Carter Field. Titusville leading 26-8, but Cambridge now is going to put a bit of a threat on. They have the ball at the Titusville 15-yard line, and it'll be second down and 4.
Yeah, coming up at halftime, it'll be the True Value Hardware Bringing It Back halftime show. We'll be spotlighting the Titusville Rocket Marching Band.
Saw them rehearsing earlier. They sound good. Anxious to see them. All part of the classic of football here at Carter Field. Cambridge now with doubles both ways. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to the end zone for the big man, and it's way overthrown. Intercepted and out of bounds.
Boy, he had it eyed up, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure
I
did.
think, is that Corkland? I think that's Corkland coming in from the safety position. He read that one all the way, and he knew he was going to be towards the sideline. You watch him. He's trying to keep his feet in bounds there.
That brings up a third down now for Cambridge. Again, at the 16-yard line. See if they send the big man wide. They do. The 6'5", 250 tight end. Looks over to his bench, saying something to the coaching staff. We have doubles both ways now for Cambridge Springs, coming out of a shotgun. Third down play. Dropping straight back, looking to the right, going to the end zone, and overthrows. They'll bring up a fourth down.
Their tight end is drawing an awful lot of attention, so he's going to have to look to the tight end to try to draw defenders away from other receivers.
Yeah, he locked right onto this wide out to the right.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to look to his left first. You'll see coming in here, we've got good in our defender there, and I think it's Watkins there. He's in good position. And look who's coming over across the top. So if he hangs that ball up there, Brady's going to get there in a hurry too. So if you're going to go away from him, you got to throw that ball with a little bit of arc, but not quite that much.
That was good camera work by somebody. Which one was that? Doubles both ways now. Fourth down. Big play here for Titusville defense. Looking to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's going to be hit. No, he missed him. Now we're driving back about the 30. He's looking deep down into the end zone. Pass is complete. No, incomplete. Wow, what a play. That was a good effort down there by Brody Schwab of Cambridge Springs, but good defense by Titusville and good pressure by the offensive line.
Well, you got three guys here that should have had him. He gets away from all of them. Then they make the throw here. You're going to see there's a Rocket that stumbles. I don't know who that is. Might have been. I don't see a number on it. Then it bounces off of the receiver's hands and drops to the ground. So all for naught.
Well, that's a good 4-down hold for Titusville. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 15. Probably take a knee here with 28 seconds left to go in the first half. 28 to 8. They checked at 26 to 8. Titusville on top. And we'll see if Titusville goes under center. They do with Corkland. And my guess would be Brady will take a knee. And he does. And that will be the last play of the first half. Good first half of play for the Titusville Rockets here. Opening night. First home game. First game of the 2016 season. And they're going to go into the locker room leading 26 to 8 here at the Carter Field. So good first half. Waiting for the clock to run down is all. And when it does, we'll send them to the locker room, and it does run down. Halftime, 26 to 8, Titusville on top. We'll be back with halftime activities from Carter Field. Stream Television bringing the broadcast along with Armstrong and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network.
Bayless Fuel sells only ultra-low sulfur home heating oil. No matter what energy you use to heat your home, heating oil offers some distinct advantages. It is environmentally sound, biodegradable, non-toxic, and non-carcinogenic. We also offer bioheat to be even more environmentally conscious. With dependable delivery from Bayless Fuel, you will have the fuel you need to stay warm and comfortable when winter rears its ugly head. Bayless Fuel is proud to carry products that deliver the quality and performance you expect. Call 827-3336 or visit us at 202 South Brown Street in Titusville.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
It takes a lot for a community to be successful. Hard work, sacrifice, and the ability to take risks and go beyond your reach. This is nothing new for the residents here in small town USA, and it's certainly not new to the hundreds of student athletes who give their all on every level of play. From beginners to varsity to college and beyond, know that the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is right behind you, supporting you all the way. Best of luck on the field and in life. The Colonial Machine Company.
What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability? Capability? Best-in-class fuel economy? What if you could get all this and more? Meet the new 2016 Silverado, the new face of strong. Find new roads to Community Chevrolet and see why Chevy is the fastest growing pickup brand. Community Chevrolet on the Kinder Lake Road, just west of I-79 in Meadville. Or visit us on the web 24/7 at communitychevrolet.com.
And welcome to halftime. Brought to you by True Value Hardware and Bringing It Back. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll bring you the sounds of the Titusville High School Marching Band. The True Value Hardware bringing it back. Halftime show will continue right after this. This is Titusville Rocket Football on Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network.
As summer rolls on, so do the deals here at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. Not only do you get great savings on your favorite Chevrolet, Buick, and GMCs, but you get to look at vehicles in a low-pressure, no-hassle environment. As our sales staff has over 112 years experience in the automotive field, you're dealing with employees who know the product and understand your wants and needs in your next vehicle purchase. We invite you to find new roads and have a new kind of vehicle shopping experience only at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group in Titusville, or shop online at donovanandbauer.com.
Farmers National Bank has always been committed to the communities they serve. It's part of our mission to remain an independent community bank where the art of a handshake has not been lost. We continue to strive to offer the highest standard in industry competitive products and services. We act not only to benefit the bank, but our customers, businesses, communities, and our employees, because we know our employees pride themselves in their work and serving their communities. When you invest with us, you can be proud to know that we're investing it right back, and that's the way it should be. We're Farmers National Bank. Go Rockets!
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home is dedicated to providing the highest level of service to Titusville and surrounding communities. Our family and staff continues the tradition started by Gordon B. Garrett in 1965, treating our clients with care and respect. Since then, we have grown, now in our third generation and in 2 locations, 303 North Washington Street and 203 East Main Street, Titusville. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, a history of tradition and commitment to excellence.
Wow, what a cruise this year at Joe Taylor Ford. Thanks to everyone who came out and displayed their awesome cars.
Go see Joe!
The food was great, but the deals are even better this month at Joe Taylor Ford. Check out a new 2016 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Cab at 0% APR for 72 months, or get up to $10,593 off MSRP in total savings.
Go see Joe!
Route 257 in Seneca.
And welcome back. It is the True Value Hardware bringing it back. Halftime show. The Rockets lead at the half, 26-8.
Been a good first half for the Titusville offense and defensive too. We keep talking about offense, but the defense has shown up tonight also. But one of the things that I'm impressed with, Steve, is the question mark that we talked about at the beginning of the game, and that, of course, was the defensive line. And these young men have stepped up big time for us here so far this evening.
Well, they have, and like we said, we've talked about it a lot, said it a lot. There's a lot of difference between what we're going to see this year and what we've seen in the past. We do match up a little better, and we are a little bit deeper with the numbers of big boys that we've got this year, but we're still outweighed. Cambridge on the right side, we talked about their right side of their offensive line, 255, 270, and 255 tight end when they stack them on the right side. But we've been able to pretty much handle that by and large most of the night. So I think after the first half, I would say Titusville gets the edge on line play against Cambridge Springs so far tonight. They come out the second half. Of course, we've talked about it. The key moments of a game is coming out in the second half and taking control right away. And remember, we get the ball first this half. So if we can score, march the ball down the field and put another touchdown on here, we're in really good shape.
We have Brian DeFonso with us, and Brian, you picked up some stats for us.
Yeah, and again, I think where the game really started to go in the Rockets' favor, you got those 2 big fourth down stops. Yeah. Those were huge, and then scoring off the turnovers. In the first half, Brady Corkland, 4 of 9, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. As a team, the Titusville Rockets, 208 yards of total offense to 157 of Cambridge Springs. The biggest difference being 120 yards on the ground for the Rockets, only 57 for Cambridge Springs so far in the first 24
minutes. Only 57 yards rushing.
Only 57 yards rushing.
You see, I'd have lost my bet on that one because I thought they were moving the ball pretty good there.
At times they certainly were, Jim, but again, those fourth down stops, and they also had the turnovers, too, that Rockets turned around and converted into points.
Yep. Hey, Brian, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. That kind of surprised me. I was expecting a little bit bigger numbers for the Cambridge running offense.
Well, some of the what they've got is big plays, and by and large, I think most of the running plays are 1, 2 yards, 3 yards. but they've had some big plays down the field in the passing game that we've got to come back and figure out how to defend, particularly in those slants and these in routes that they're running.
Listen, before we wrap up the True Value Hardware Bringing It Back halftime show, you mentioned camera operators Mark Heim, Nick Wigg joining us this year. I want to take a moment. One person who is not here with us, and it's quite evident, and that's Mike Holoschek. We lost Mike back in June, and he was with us quite a while, Jim.
Yeah, I was thinking about him today, as a matter of fact, thinking this would be the first time I've done a game since I come back from Arizona that Mike wasn't with us. So, we miss him. He was a lot of fun. Really knew sports, loved sports, and loved to work with him. He's fun to work with.
This wasn't his school?
No.
But you
wouldn't know
tell,
it.
yeah.
No, he wouldn't know it. No, he knew a lot about it, knew the kids, and like I say, he really liked all sports, not just football, but all sports. So Mike was a lot of fun to work with. We miss him, and that's just too bad. It's just a shame.
All righty. Second half action coming up.
Oil Creek Plastics, the industry leader in polyethylene pipe, is proud to be a part of the Titusville community and a proud sponsor of Titusville High School athletics. Located off Route 27 in East Titusville, Oil Creek Plastics has been a vested part of the Titusville community for 28 years. At Oil Creek Plastics, we take pride in supporting our community and are thrilled to bring instant and slow motion replay to the stream's Titusville Rocket sports broadcasts. In Titusville and here to stay, Oil Creek Plastics. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets.
No one plans on breaking down or getting stuck, but you can plan on Shambaugh's Towing to be there to help you out. Since 2010, Shambaugh's has been serving Northwest PA with quality roadside assistance services and auto and truck repairs. No job is too small or too big for Shambaugh's. So for heavy towing, emergency roadside service, flatbed services, jump start, lockouts, tire changes, and more, there's only one place to call when your life's in shambles. Call Shambaugh's, 814-827-1431, or visit them online at shambauhtowing.com.
Getting ready for second half action. Our coverage of Titusville Rocket football is brought to you this season by State Farm Insurance, by Bayless Fuel Service, by Oil Creek Plastics, by the Colonial Machine Company, by Shambaugh Towing, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by Interstate Pipe, by Larry's Auto Service, by True Value Hardware, by Bringing It Back, by Anderson Physical Therapy, by Armstrong, by Community Chevrolet, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Warm Home and Hearth, by Titusville Dairy Products Company, by the Titusville VFW, by Thermofab, by Joe Taylor Ford, by Farmers National Bank, by Family Video, by Corky's Pizza and Subs, by Titusville Beverage, by the Meadville Medical Center, Titusville Area Hospital, by Big G Tire and Auto, and by the American Legion. Big thanks to all our sponsors this year. Also want to say thank you to Uriah Sampson Photography, our graphics this year, utilizing some of Uriah's photography. So greatly appreciate his talents and lending us some photos for some of our graphics this year, guys.
Yeah, I wanted to go down and take them, but you wouldn't give me a camera, so thank you for bailing me out. I appreciate that.
Hey, they were announcing at halftime some of the upcoming events, some hot tickets. Well, here you go. Rocket home game September 9th and 16th. Homecoming is on October 14th against Corey this year, so you can get your tickets now by contacting the Titusville High School office.
Titusville will receive to get the second half underway. We'll send Watkins and Corcoran back deep. And kicking off for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils, Dietlich. So we'll see what happens. 26-8. Titusville had the best of it in the first half. Can we put two more quarters together and get out of here with a big win? Because a big game coming up next week. Don't want to look ahead too much, but we got to go to Fairview. So this is a big win if we can pull it off. Squib kick is going to be taken at about the 32 by Johnson. Johnson loses the ball. It's on the ground, and I believe it goes to Cambridge. My quick assessment. And it does. Cambridge picks it up, so we turn it over right off the bat at about our own 35.
Yeah, and he might have been further ahead, just a fall in the ball there when he was having a little trouble getting it picked up off the ground. So bad break for Titusville. It's not how you wanted to start.
Well, the defense got to step up right away as Cambridge will take over by the virtue of the turnover. First down and 10 at the Titusville Rocket 33-yard line. So we'll see now if the defense can get it going, see what Cambridge did at halftime to make some adjustments. Out of the huddle, Cambridge will sing wide left. and wide right. It'll be Schwab and Mary. Backs are split. Mary comes in motion. Stops, gets the ball, cuts it back to the left side, and he's going to be hit and dropped a gain of about 3 on the play. Garrett come up to make the hit, along with DeRose, I believe.
That's 2 or 3 times we've seen that where it looks like he's going to continue wide of the formation and just stops and tries to turn it back upfield, but Titusville defended that play pretty well tonight.
One of the things that used to get on us, remember years ago, Oil City or somebody, Slippery Rock, or somebody ran that counter. They come this direction in the cutback, and we didn't stay home. This team seemed to be staying home tonight. 3rd down, check that, 2nd down and 7. At the Titusville 30, again, Titusville fumbled on the kickoff. Schwab comes wide to the left. Murray goes wide right. The backs are split. Ball's going to be given off the second man through. It's Lanning. Lanning cuts across, and he's going to pick up the bundle as he gets close to the 1st down marker.
There they opened a hole there in the left side. Now here's just the counter series that we've had trouble with before. There's the fake and there's the counter we're talking about. And we're having just a little bit of trouble, and we have had traditionally a little bit of trouble covering that play.
Brings up 3rd down and short for Cambridge. Cambridge coming out a little bit of fire. They're getting off the ball quick. Picking up yardage. Schwab goes wide to the left. Murray now comes wide to the right. Back stays split. Strong side right for Cambridge. Pitch goes to the left side. It is Hall. Hall comes across the 20, takes it inside the 20 to about the 15. That for the 1st down. Just a quick pitch back to Todd Hall.
Quick pitch and then a good speed to the outside. You're just a little bit of, just a little slow there on the defensive end to try to react to keep that under contained. But that's a tough one for a defensive end to contain, that quick pitch to the outside.
Ball's at the Titusville 16, 1st down and 10. Just underway here, 2nd half. Titusville leading 26-8, but Cambridge Springs is threatening now. After the turnover, Schwab goes again wide to the left. Murray comes wide to the right. Again, the backs are split. Murray goes in motion to the left. Ball, fumble, and I think they got it, or we got it?
Yeah, the quarterback fell on the ball there. There's a play there where they were going to try to switch it up on us as the running back or the wider out comes across the formation quickly. But instead of turning back, he was going to continue on, and in the mesh point, just not right between the quarterback and the wide receiver coming across.
Brings up a 2nd down and 11. See if that helps Titusville here with the stop. Schwab goes left. Murray comes right. Strong side right. Back split once again. Ball given straight ahead. No, the quarterback's rolling to his right. Still rolling. Looking down the field. He's going to be caught. Nice play. 59. Wow, that was a good play by Titusville.
Joseph Downey, this is an excellent play. If you want to know how to play this rollout, defender rollout, watch this young man play this. You're going to see him. He keeps it readily. See how his outside shoulder stays open. That's what they teach him. Shut the blocker and then make the tackle. And you can see number 5 saying, why didn't you keep coming this way? Because you didn't hook him, son. That's the Oil Creek Plastics replay of the night so far for Titusville.
Big play. 3rd down now and 19. So we need a coverage here. 2-down territory, I'm sure. See what Cambridge runs. Schwab goes left. Murray comes right. Backs again, split, strong side right. Same formation they've had. Quarterback dropping straight back to throw. He's going to throw over the middle. He's getting pressure. Still getting pressure. Throws up short. Has Lanning. Lanning's going to cut back, and he's caught at the 20, and he's going to be brought down right about the 20. Bring up a 4th down, about 11.
That's good, pretty good coverage there. You're not wanting to give anything deep there, so you give that underneath route. A good reaction and a good job there. I think that was Brown there that comes up here.
Brown.
Good pressure. That's DeRose coming from the middle linebacker spot. The quarterback doesn't panic here. Gets the ball short, and yeah, it's Nate Brown there that comes up and wraps him up and makes a sure tackle.
4th down. This is where Titusville needs to stop right here and get out of this turnover we had to start this half. 4th down and 10 for Cambridge. 8:26 to go in the 3rd. Titusville's leading 26-8. This time they'll send doubles right and doubles left. Taylor, Murray to the left. Titusville now coverage. Ball snap going over the middle, getting some pressure, still some pressure. Going to get him? No, he breaks the tackle. The quarterback's going to go towards the 1st down marker, and he's in. Out of bounds at about the 2.
He's going to be short. We roll that back there. I thought coming up there was I think it was Cortland coming up, or I thought maybe he was held a little bit there, but nice job here. The quarterback again, he's getting pressure. got to make that tackle right there, and Brown just not enough speed to get to him right there, I thought. Number 6, I thought, had a hold.
Yeah, I don't think he tackled him.
I thought so. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Well, nonetheless, they pick up enough yardage, and they have it now 1st down and goal, and they're at the Titusville 2-yard line. So a big 4th down play. Had the opportunity, just couldn't make the play on 4th down. Murray right, Schwab left. Ball's given off to the first man straight ahead, and that is a touchdown. Todd Hall picks up the TD for Cambridge Springs, so they take advantage of the turnover here to get this half going, pick up the 6.
And this is a nice job here. I thought line play, we did a nice job standing him up. There's really no place for him to run. He just kind of spins into an opening and into the end zone for the touchdown. But a nice job up front by Titusville. Just got to get it back now.
Cambridge now will go for 2. 26-14 as Cambridge pushed one on the board early here in the 3rd quarter. Changes the complexion of the game a lot. Early touchdown. Murray right. Hall left. Ball's given off to the second man through. Another quarterback's keep it, and he's not getting anywhere. So the 2-point conversion will not happen for Cambridge Springs. 7:58 to go in the 3rd. Titusville 26, Cambridge Springs 14. We'll be right back.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
It takes a lot for a community to be successful. Hard work, sacrifice, and the ability to take risks and go beyond your reach. This is nothing new for the residents here in small town USA, and it's certainly not new to the hundreds of student athletes who give their all on every level of play. From beginners to varsity to college and beyond, know that the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is right behind you, supporting you all the way. Best of luck on the field and in life. The Colonial Machine Company.
7:58 left to go, 3rd quarter, and Cambridge Springs picks up the first score of the 2nd half. Title sends Parker back deep, and they're going to be a squib kick. It's going to come to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to pick it up to 30, and he's going to break across the 35 and be brought down at about the 37. So the special teams kind of changed things up a little bit. They put Parker Harvey back with Johnson deep, and they move Watkins and Corcoran up short.
That's the good adjustment by the coaching staff.
That was.
They don't show any signs of even trying to get the ball deep. And so, get your danger people up there where they're going to be able to touch the ball, maybe make a play for you.
1st down and 10, Titusville. The ball is at their own 36-yard line. See if we can get some movement here. Titusville will send wides both sides, double on both sides. Of course, out of the shotgun, DeRose at the running back. Bad snap. Corcoran's going to handle it, but he's going to go down. Big loss. Head back to the 25-yard line.
That's when we talked about this before we came out as a young man from Cambridge Springs is lipping off it. It might be their big tight end.
Yeah, Dietlich.
But we talked about, what you do at the start of the halves. The start of the game, the start of the second half is big. You set a tone for it. And right now, we're just basically shooting ourselves in the foot right now.
And we certainly are, because it brings up a 2nd down and 22 at our own 25. So, don't get out. We go into center. Corcoran, back split. Corcoran gives it on a counter. It comes to Platt. Platt tries to get to the outside. He's going to be brought down. No gain, maybe pick up a 1.
Hey, fellas, we talk about cramping up. The big tight end, he just went out with leg cramps.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah. That's going to have an effect, I think, here in the 2nd half. We'll see. I see a couple of their big boys in the line are bending over, kind of grasping a little bit at their legs. So we'll see if, so far, Titusville kids look okay. I don't see them looking like they're cramping up. 3rd down and long, real long for Titusville. We go to shotgun. We stack on both sides. Corcoran looking to throw, still looking to throw. He's going to have to get going. Going to still have to get going. He's way back by his goal line, coming back to the onside. Now he throws downfield, and it's knocked out of bounds.
That was
incomplete.
That's one of those throws where you just don't want to make there. You're throwing it, you're running backwards here. You've got to scramble around. If that's not there, this is one of those where Brady's, as a senior, you'd like to think he knows, okay, I can't do much here with it. Let's just throw this thing away. He tries to force it in there and almost picked off there. It's one of those where I think you just want to throw it away.
So a little momentum change here in the third quarter, Steve. We fumbled the kickoff. Cambridge takes it in. We get ourselves in trouble on a bad snap. Now we have fourth and a bundle. We're going to have to kick it away at our own 27-yard line. So not a good start here, second half.
No, not a good start at all. This is not the way you wanted to open up this second half. Titusville here is either going to have to make a play here or get a stop, try to get this under control.
Corcoran to kick it away. And then bad kick. I think it was partially blocked. It goes out of bounds. It doesn't get out to the 35. So it's partially blocked. So Titusville puts themselves again in very dangerous situation. Cambridge taking over first down and 10 at the Titusville, about the 37-yard line.
Your defense is going to have to step up here now. This is where your defense is going to have to make a play. You got to get a 3 and out or 4 and out stop on this one. Here to get some kind of momentum back for your football team.
Cambridge out over the ball. They'll send Schwab to the left. They'll send Murray to the right. The backs will stay split. Hall and Lanning. Rensna, the quarterback in motion, goes Murray to the left. The ball's given off to Murray straight up across the middle, and he's going to be hit and drop, but he'll pick up about 6 or so on the play.
Number 6, Trent Mary carries the ball for the Blue Devils.
Bring up a second down and about 4.
Yeah, we've seen this play an awful lot tonight where they bring him in. He starts to shuffle his feet, and it's right up the field. You can see where they're getting angle blocking on us, and then they're cutting it back up behind those guys that are kicking the right side of Titusville's defensive line out. Our linebackers someplace have to come up and step up in that hole to make a play.
Second down and 4. Cambridge again threatening here in the third quarter. They've already picked up 1 score. Rensna on the center. Murray goes in motion to the left. Ball comes to the right side on a counter, and it is going to be hit and stopped. Oh, it picks up a bunch of yards after he's hit. That's Carter Babb. Had a chance to get him in the backfield, and we missed him. And it'll bring up just short of a first down, maybe a measurement. No, third down and half a yard.
That's Hoffmeister, who's had a pretty good night so far tonight, and DeLaRose not being able to hold on and make the tackle where it should be and giving up extra.
Third down short. 5 minutes left to go, third quarter. 26-14 Titusville. This time we'll send Schwab right, Murray to the left for Cambridge Springs. Back split. Rensman gives the ball off the first man through Lanning. He gets the first down inside the 20. Straight ahead football.
Yeah, right now they're just opening things up in the middle and a little bit of slant blocking when they're going to their left side now. They've kind of wandered away from the right side.
First down and 10, Cambridge at the Titusville 19. Murray go wide to the left. Schwab will come wide to the right. Back split. Ball's going to be given off to the second man, first man across. It's Lanning across the 15 inside the 10. Be enough for the first down, we'll see. Very close. If it is enough, it'll be first down and goal inside the 10-yard line of Titusville.
Yeah, that's a quick pitch to the outside. Downing on the outside and the end there in the line. Took an inside approach to that play, and unfortunately they were going outside.
Cambridge showing you a little bit of why they were district champs, or not district champs, but regional champs last year with this no-quit attitude they have. Wide left, Schwab, Murray to the right. Ball's given on the counter, and Hall is going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's a good defensive play by Titus. We'll bring up second down and goal. Yeah, we give him maybe a yard or two, Steve.
We stacked that up pretty good. It looks like I see DeRose getting up off the pile there, and I think the nose tackle kind of buried everything right there, gummed it all up.
Ball sitting on the 5-yard line.
3:40 left to go, third quarter. Cambridge again threatening. They have the ball, second down and goal from the 5. They'll send Murray wide left. They'll bring Schwab wide to the right. Again, the backs will be split. Babb and Lanning. Lanning gets the pitch to the left, trying to get to the outside. He's got the corner, and he's brought down quickly by Brady Corcoran, and that was a saving touchdown tackle for Titusville.
Well, and that's what you expect on this play. You're expecting your safety to come up here in the corner. Needs to do a little better job coming off here. You'll see him get blocked in the inside, but watch there, 22 comes streaking in there. The nice thing about that tackle is that other than he made it, was the angle of approach he makes on it. He doesn't give a cutback to the running back.
That's a good hit, no gain. Big play, 3rd down from the 5. Come on, Rockets, you got to stop him here. Schwab left, Murray right, back split. Same formation, strong side right. On the counter, it's given off to the second man, Lanning. He drives ahead, and he's close. He's stacked up. Maybe a gain of 1. I thought he had more than that. Watching the big guy over there with the chain marker. Of course, that's Mr. Ed Burns, who's here every year.
There's a nice job here. The young man that doesn't even make a tackle, what he does is he stands the tackle up. Big 71 stands him up so he can't open up a hole, no place to run. Big play here now.
4th down and goal. Murray will go to the left. Schwab will come to the right. Quarterback's talking to Lanning.
Yep, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I'd have done.
Yeah, gave that one away. Cambridge Springs will take a timeout. 4th down and goal from the 3.
Farmers National Bank has always been committed to the communities they serve. It's part of our mission to remain an independent community bank where the art of a handshake has not been lost. We continue to strive to offer the highest standard in industry competitive products and services. We act not only to benefit the bank, but our customers, businesses, communities, and our employees, because we know our employees pride themselves in their work and serving their communities. When you invest with us, you can be proud to know that we're investing it right back, and that's the way it should be. We're Farmers National Bank. Go Rockets!
This is John Peterson from Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. To assist you in your preparation for the cold weather, we have added several new stove lines that will give you the best selection in northwestern Pennsylvania. We now offer Harmon wood, pellet, and coal stoves manufactured right here in Pennsylvania. We feature 50 units to choose from and 21 you can watch burn. Yes, we are the store with more value and choices for you. Come to Warm Home and Hearth in Pleasantville. Pick out your stove, fireplace, or insert today. Yes, we have a fire burning just for you.
Here we go, 4th down and goal. Oh, there's motion, I thought.
He's not going. There's no place to go.
And he stopped short of the goal line. I thought they had motion, but they came across the right side. And Titusville stops and takes over on downs. Big defensive effort by Titusville.
This is a good job here, and they're coming to their right side. You can see penetration, and notice for the guys up front, their outside shoulder, that being their left shoulder, they're keeping clean so that the running back can't get to the outside. Nice job and good fill from the second tier. That's a big play, the big stop here for Titusville.
Now we got to try to do something, get it out of this area, try to get in the other side of the 50 if nothing else. Titusville takes over 1st down and 10. The ball is at their 2-yard line. Corcoran will go under center. First and 10 from their own 2. Titusville Rockets saying we have a flag half the distance to the goal. I think it's a face or a...
Too many men on the field. He's counting.
Yep, waves it off.
That's it.
Yeah, ran out of fingers and couldn't get a shoe off in time. And
what school did he go to? Never mind.
Corcoran now under center, 1st down and 10 from the 2. Got to get some yardage here. Oh,
that's not going to do it.
That's not going to do it.
Uh-oh.
That's a safety.
It is a safety. Wasn't a very good mesh point that time, Steve.
No, and this is one of those things where, I hate to question a coach, but the spinning, the reverse out, mesh point's not there. And we've seen this a couple of times, and I think on this play, they're just running into each other, and they're 3 yards deep in the end zone. They're just not good execution on that offense. Instead of just giving it a straight handoff, sometimes that old power eye football is a better way to go.
Wasn't very pretty down that way, Bill. So Titusville gives up the safety. Now they have to free kick it from the 20. So 2 more points for Cambridge. Now a 10-point game, and they're going to get the ball in pretty good field position.
Well, and you hate to say it, fortunately for Titusville, this quarter's gone pretty quick because we're down to 1:36 left in the third. So this quarter has gone fast, and it's a good thing for Titusville because I don't think they can have this quarter end quick enough.
No, this has been a very bad quarter for Titusville. And fortunately, Cambridge is running the ball all the time. That, of course, keeps that clock running. So,
well, in Titusville's, I think, had, what do you figure, 3 offensive plays?
Yeah.
4 offensive plays, maybe?
Yeah.
This half, and one of them was a safety.
So it'll be a free kick. Titusville from their 20. Standing back on their own 40 will be 3 receivers. It would be, I believe, Murray is 1. And Levi Henderson, I don't know, on the far side, I believe, will be Brady Schwab. I think that's the number 11. 6'12", oh, it's 12, excuse me. It'll be Carter Babb in the middle.
What's going on down there, Bill? There seems to be some confusion.
Well, they got 12 guys on the don't know who's what here. But looks like Brady's going to free kick it here.
We need a good punt. We need good coverage. We need a turnover. Stop this momentum. Cambridge really coming after us now in the third. And it's a good kick. Good high punt. Fair catch at the 20, checked at the 35. So Carter Babb decides to take a fair catch at the 35, and that's where Cambridge will take over. Now we need a good 3-and-out situation, Steve.
Well, what Carter Babb needed was somebody to tell him, don't do that, just catch it and go, because we're 20 yards away from him yet.
Yeah, I was surprised to see his hand come up.
Again, that's early in the year, first game mistake. But you got to, the guy that's receiving that free kick has to hear somebody tell him either to fair catch the thing or catch it and go.
So it'll be first down and 10 Cambridge with 1:30 left to go in the third. This has been all Cambridge Springs in the third quarter. Give them credit. They come out fired, ready to go. They're going to send doubles to the right, single to the left. Landing in the backfield. They're going to come out a shotgun. The ball's going to be given off to Landing left side, and he's going to pick up about 2 or 3 on the play. They do like to run the ball.
Well, and as we were pretty much given the edge to the first half, second half been all Cambridge Springs up front. They're moving people off 2-3 yards off the line of scrimmage. We've got to make some adjustments here defensively. We've got to get control again.
1 minute left to go here in the third. It's second down and 6 from the Cambridge 39 for Cambridge Springs. They're going to send doubles again to the left. Murray along with Schwab on the left side. And they have one wide out to the, check that to the right side, one wide out to the left. Coming out of shotgun. The ball's going to be given off to the running back, and he's going to be stopped. Nice job. No gain.
That's Colin Hoffmeister making a nice job there, getting away from the blocker and then getting a hold of the running back, not letting him go right there. You can see they just wouldn't let go of the jersey, and that's what you got to do here at this point. You got to hold on to anything.
Yeah, let that help come. 25 seconds left to go in the third. It's a big third down play here. We need to stop. We're going to send doubles to the right, single to the left. Todd Hall will go to the left. It'll be Schwab and Murray to the right. Quick in, and it's off the ground.
Bounced.
Incomplete. They'll bring up a fourth down. See now what Cambridge wants to do. They've had their way offensively with us here this third quarter. 7 seconds left to go in the third. See if they're going to kick it away. It looks like they're bringing a punt team in.
You watch the quarterback release on that throw in particular. You can see the nose of the ball is already pointed down when it goes to release it. So that, you do that with a football, guess which direction it goes?
Up.
That's exactly right. That's why you didn't play the game.
Also, fellas, it's getting a little damp down here. The grass is getting kind of wet.
Well, that could be.
You got to watch the fake here.
Yeah, I'd be a little concerned here. Fourth down and 6. Cambridge in punt formation. See if they're going to punt or throw. Brady Corcoran back, and they will kick it away. And it's a good punt. It's going to go over Brady's head. No, Brady's going to take it at about the 22. Comes up across the right side to 25 to 30, 40, 45, and knocked out of bounds. Good return by Brady. No flags.
Well, the nice thing there is, of course, it's the end of the quarter, but it's a good play for something positive finally for Titusville.
Into 3, 26-16. Titusville will be back with the last quarter right after these messages.
Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital are now one, providing healthcare focused on you. High quality, close to home, affordable care and compassion for our patients, surgical excellence and innovative procedures. Your health, your community, care you trust. Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital.
Oil Creek Plastics, the industry leader in polyethylene pipe, is proud to be a part of the Titusville community and a proud sponsor of Titusville High School athletics. Located off Route 27 in East Titusville, Oil Creek Plastics has been a vested part of the Titusville community for 28 years. At Oil Creek Plastics, we take pride in supporting our community and are thrilled to bring instant and slow motion replay to the stream's Titusville Rocket sports broadcasts. In Titusville and here to stay, Oil Creek Plastics. Best of luck to the Titusville Rockets.
26-16 as we enter the fourth quarter. Titusville on top by 10. Titusville led 26-8 at the end of the first half. Totally outplayed in the third quarter. We'll give that one to Cambridge Springs. We need to come back and outplay them here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the very first thing you got to stop doing if you're Titusville is quit helping Cambridge Springs.
Yeah, absolutely. Quit giving the ball over. Titusville will send a wide out to the left. And they'll stack on the right side. Keep the wings in tight. Under center, Corcoran. Ball goes straight ahead to DeRose, and he's hit and dropped real quick. Todd Hall with a good hit. No gain.
That's the linebacker, and I'm not sure on that play who's supposed to get out there, but I don't think anybody touched Mr. Hall on that one, and I think DeRose is wishing somebody had.
Yeah, he gets smacked pretty good there. Second down, 10. Titusville out over the ball right away. We'll send doubles left side. Watkins comes to the right. Let's get single coverage on Watkins and we have doubles to the right. We were talking during that break. There goes Watkins in motion. Continues on the right side. DeRose gets the ball. No, Corcoran keeps it right up the middle. Corcoran close to the first down. Bring up third and about 3.
And I think Titusville's got to get a little more active offensively in getting wide, making Cambridge Springs react to certain things. I think we're quicker than they are. I think team speed we're a little better than they are. Of course, you can't do that if you only have 4 offensive plays in a quarter.
Exactly. Titusville will send wideouts both sides now. It's third down and about 3. The ball's at the Rocket 46. Out of shotgun. Corcoran's going to keep it. Corcoran out across the 35, the 40. He's going to get loose. He's at the 35 and down inside the 30 to 25. Knocked out of bounds. Good run by Corcoran.
Well, that's why you got to keep control of the ball, because you never know when Brady's going to break something loose. And the old adage is you can't score if you don't have the ball. And the ball's in Mr. Corcoran's hands. At any moment, you can see 6 points on the board. So, again, nice job getting Brady, one of the players we said to watch, getting him loose on the outside.
Hey, guys, thinking about the third quarter, they only scored 8 points out of that whole third quarter. What a job by Titusville.
Well, they did. You're right about that. They had the entire quarter to pick up a bunch of points. They had the ball the whole quarter. So Titusville giving the ball off to Watkins. It's touchdown, Titusville. Get going, Mr. Watkins. Into the end zone. Touchdown. And the counter, and Watkins takes it in. Good call. Good touchdown. Big play.
And here he comes he's going to come from the wide from the right side. And this is what we talked about. They have speed. He's already got the ball here, and there's nobody out there. Cambridge Springs either doesn't react or overreacts to the play fake to the right side of the offense, and Watkins comes back to the left side to basically an open field. That's the answer you got to have.
Exactly. I was just going to say that's the big comeback for Titusville. They needed to have that. Good job by Mike. Good speed. Titusville will attempt the extra point. Parker Harvey will be doing the kicking.
We talked about the previous extra points where the timing seems to be off. It takes too long to get the ball back to the holder and the holder to set it. Let's see what happens here.
Bad snap. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Still timing problem, but don't pick up the extra point, but we do come back and get the touchdown. 32-16 with 10:25 to go. Rocket football on Stream Television, Armstrong, and the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home is dedicated to providing the highest level of service to Titusville and surrounding communities. Our family and staff continues the tradition started by Gordon B. Garrett in 1965, treating our clients with care and respect. Since then, we have grown, now in our third generation and in 2 locations, 303 North Washington Street and 203 East Main Street, Titusville. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, a history of tradition and commitment to excellence.
Call you back. Is this my car?
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments,
This is ridiculous!
there's one of these.
Is this my car? What? This is ridiculous.
This can't be happening!
This can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Oh, it's happening, sweetheart.
Shut up.
Shut up!
That's why State Farm is there.
What a day.
With car insurance for when things go wrong.
What a day!
But also here with car loans to help life go right. State Farm.
So Titusville able to come back and pick up the touchdown.
Here's the extra point attempt.
Man, we can't see the ball.
Can't quite. You know, it's funny though, that ball comes back through the uprights. That should count for something, shouldn't it?
At least a half a point.
Well, Coach Hancock wanted to talk to the referee, but he couldn't get his attention. But I'll tell you what, that ball almost went over the roof.
Well, did it go wide left, Bill, or who didn't you see?
I'd look pretty good down here. If it did, it just went just a little bit.
You need to run out there and get the officials' attention once in a while, Bill.
I'm not allowed
okay.
to run.
Okay, Titusville picked up the touchdown. They're going to kick off. Johnson kicks it deep, and it's going to be taken by Cambridge at about their 15, out across the 25, the 30, breaks to the outside, and going to be brought down inside Titusville territory. Good return by Cambridge, and that would be number 12, I believe, Carter Babb. We're not doing very well on special team recovery.
No, first game, I think. I mean, you got to work on special teams an awful lot, and you're out a week. That's one of the reasons why I don't like the preseason camps being shortened by a week, because you don't get a chance to work much on this. But this kind of reminds me of the old Ali Frazier fights, a punch counter punch. You hit me, I hit you. You hit me, I hit you, type of deal here.
Yeah, that's how it appeared here in the second half. Titusville dominated the first half. Cambridge come back and scored in the third quarter, but right away, Titusville comes right back, like you said, and counterpunched and picked up the score. Cambridge are going to send doubles to the left, singles, doubles to the right. They're going to throw some. Oh, snap, the ball on the ground.
Fumble, still on there. Titusville should have it.
They do. Titusville's got the ball.
Now, this is where you think quarterbacks have to keep their head. It's a bad snap, obviously. That's number 7, who is still on his feet. That's 17. Where'd 7 go? He's the quarterback. If I put my glasses on, it might help. But anyway, the quarterback has got to jump on that. If it doesn't come back to you and it's on the ground, you got to jump on the ball.
Yeah, he didn't. We did. First down 10, Titusville at midfield. We need to put this one in, too. Titusville will send Platt wide to the left. Check that wide to the right. Watkins in to the right. And a third to the right. Can't see the number. Single to the left. So we have 4 wideouts. DeRose in the backfield with Corcoran. First down and 10. Oh, bad snap for Titusville. Corcoran going back, and Corcoran gets on it. Big loss, though. Clear back to the Titusville 30-yard line.
That's the danger. You always run that danger when you talk about running shotgun snaps.
I don't know who. Corcoran's able to get the coverage, but we lose a bundle on it. So we'll see what Titusville does now. First down and a whole bunch, 2 acres. Second down, check that. Second down and 28 for Titusville.
We got some confusion, it looks like.
Titusville has doubles to the left, stacked to the right. Corcoran looking at his wristband. On the snap, fumble. Corcoran picks it up. He's going to run up the middle. He's across the 40, 45, 50. Touchdown, Titusville. They're not going to get him. Corcoran's going to take it all the way to the house.
Now, what's really hard to believe about this play is you watch it. We get a chance to run this replay from Oil Creek Plastics. You're going to see this ball is on the ground, and Brady is not ready for that snap. Picks it up, and it's just nobody in the middle of the field. And
the seas have parted.
Yeah, and if you give Brady Corcoran a glimpse at daylight, You're not going to catch this young man.
Jim, you talked about in the pregame show what kind of athlete Corcoran is.
Yeah, he just has a good sense about it. I mean, he's a senior. He should make a play like that, but he just has speed. He's surprisingly strong, 165-pounder, but he's got some strength to him, too.
They were close to him about the 25, but at the 10, he was about 20 yards ahead of him.
Yeah, he just ran right out of him. So we'll attempt another extra point and see if we can hit the top of the roof to the left. So we can get a good snap here. There's good snap placement. The kick is up, and the kick is
no good.
No good. To the right. Well, it's Titusville picked up 2 touchdowns real quick here in the fourth quarter, and they take the lead 38-16. Good comeback here in the fourth quarter for Titusville. We'll be right back.
Since Congress chartered the American Legion in 1919, the Cleo J. Ross Post 368 has been a major part of the Titusville community. The Legion promotes patriotism, honor, and committed devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. We also sponsor various programs such as youth wrestling. We offer scholarship awards and benefit dinners to aid our local community. The American Legion Cleo J. Ross Post 368 is here to make a difference at 113 East Central Avenue, Titusville. Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified, licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With our new location in Titusville at 202 Union Street and our new offices at 118 Main Street, Tityute, Anderson makes it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. Now in 7 locations and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
9:14 left to go in the ball game, and Titusville has come back here in the fourth quarter and picked up a couple of touchdowns to break this open, 38-16. As we get set to kick off, James Johnson kicking off for Titusville. Kick's going to go down the middle, and it's going to be taken down there by Babb. Babb's going to come up the right side so we can shut this down a little better. Gets to the outside and breaks it away. He's at the 50 and in the 45 to Titusville. Once again, a good return by Cambridge Springs. Everything's up the right side, but they make some money on that play.
Well, it even looked like we tried to kick the thing to the near side of the field, and because he runs all the way across the field here, and I'm not too sure who's getting crushed or who's getting taken in or who's missing it, but again, there's Johnson again. That's about his 4th or 5th tackle just on special teams alone.
Cambridge will have a first down and 10 inside Titusville territory. They're always starting inside the 50, so they're getting good field position. Of course, Titusville's defense kind of stepping up to the mark here in the fourth quarter.
There again, they helped like we helped them. They fumbled a snap, and we got it. And
Babb comes wide to the left. They send doubles to the right. They're going to go out of shotgun. Be a lot of passing now. A lot of pressure, passing down to the right side. They got a man open, and it is be intercepted by Corcoran. Corcoran's come across the 35. He's going to come to the right side. He's at the 40. He's at the 45, the 50. He's down at the 45. Cuts to the inside, the 40, the 30. They may not get him. And they run him down at the 20. Ran out of gas.
There's a tired young man right there, but don't you worry, come the track season, he won't be tuckering out like that, I'll guarantee you that. We talked about this early on. If you're a quarterback and Brady Corcoran's playing deep coverage in the middle of the field, you cannot lollipop a throw. That ball cannot be left up in the air that long, and this is why you can't do it.
You guys talked about being tired. Look how far he came. He was clear across the other side of the field.
Yeah, he ran 100 yards.
Man, we just got an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Cambridge Springs sideline. Their coach came out just about to where the flag's laying down.
I didn't see that. I was watching Corcoran coming off exhausted.
Replay that. Can we run that back? There's one thing I want to check on just real quick, if we have that replay. Behind, after the interception here, coming back, we'll see if we can see it.
Boy, he threw that
Here's
one up
the
for
pick.
grabs.
Yeah, he threw it up for grabs. Now watch.
I think it was a good block, guys.
Was it a good block?
I think so.
Because I'm not sure we're going to see it, because I think it's happening right about now out of the picture for us. Yeah, it's already happened. Number 59, I think it was for Titusville.
See, I thought right there
made a
Brady was
block.
going to make it.
I did too. I think he cut back there. But was that the one you were looking at, Bill? Or was it?
That's the one out in the middle of the field right now.
Yeah, was it? I want to say Joseph Downing.
It might have been.
Coming back, he was rushing a passer.
Yeah, he kept looking, and they just, boom, right in together.
Yeah, I don't.
It was a nice block. It was a good block.
I didn't think it was a clipper in the back or anything.
No.
I just wasn't too sure if
this
is this is the one or not.
It was one of those I'm in your way blocks.
No, it's actually it's I don't want you in the way of my guy block.
We got a man down for Cambridge, and there is Steve mentioned there is a flag down, and the coaching staff talking to the officials on the far side. A young man from Cambridge.
Now you can look.
It's getting up now. It looks like he's just ran out a little bit of gas and took maybe some legs. That's Jacob Kingsley, sophomore, 6 foot 250, and he's walking off under his own power. So we'll see whether or not Brady comes back in here at quarterback, or if they send in Garrett. Brady's got to be just a hair tired. And he's standing on the sideline. I think he might be done here.
Well, I'll talk to Coach Hancock. If he'd like me to come down and run him a little bit, get him back in shape like we had him in track, and we can do that.
Hey, still lots of time left in this game, guys, but looking ahead to next week, Friday, 6 p.m. pregame show, 7 o'clock kickoff. We are on the road to Fairview.
Big game. And Fairview was losing earlier this evening. We were kind of surprised. Cochranton, I believe it was, had Fairview.
And we'll have Cochranton, end of September or October?
Yeah. So Titusville now will have a first down and 10, and Garrett is in at quarterback for Titusville, and very capable. Watkins comes wide to the right. And we'll see what Titusville decides to do. DeRose is the running backs. Titusville splits 2 to the right, 2 to the left. On the snap, Garrett keeps the ball, cups up across the middle, and he's going to pick up about 5. This is second down and goal from about the 5.
That's not a bad read by the quarterback here, and I'm assuming this is a read play because it looks like he's trying to figure out. He's watching the end. He sees the end goes out with DeRose, and you keep it. That's a good read.
Inside the 5. He's down about the 4-yard line. Watkins comes back in. Garrett now is going to go under center. Titusville brings in
Brown.
A couple of backs. Brown's at the tailback. Garrett under center. Garrett.
Fumble.
Lost the ball. Did we get it?
No.
Nope. Cambridge Springs got it.
Hey, watch this, and it's this is again. I hate to harp on this, but I think PIAA does you a disservice. You can see the timing is off here on the quarterback and running back exchange. Now, granted, it's a new quarterback and it's a new tailback. You don't know how much practice time they get together, but another week at camp might help fix these type of things that we're seeing a lot of on both sides of the ball.
Titusville turns it over here in the fourth quarter, 7:51 to go.
And when was the last time you didn't want to harp on a governmental governing body?
Oh, wow.
He could say that once again, Bill, if he wanted to.
Ooh, I don't even want to hear it.
First down and 10 Cambridge. They go under center this time. The ball is given off on a counter to the right side. And he's going to be stopped. Driven back in the end zone.
About a half a yard out.
Good drive by the defensive line, and it's going to be called second down from a half a yard, Bill said. And, boy, Bill, you're right.
Not very often, but
well, we won't admit it.
Usually I'm left.
Yeah, he's
second down.
He's outside just a little bit. That's a good play. You got the whole left side of the Titusville defenses there shutting that play down.
Second down now for Cambridge at their own 1 yard line. Second down and about 14, 15.
Maybe we can return the favor and get a safety.
That could be. Could be. You know, the linemen would really like to do that. It's a credit to the linemen they can get that done. Cambridge once again will go under center. Ball's given off to the back, coming out of the backfield, and he's going to be real close. Maybe a gain of a half a yard. Bring up a third down in a bunch.
Probably no gain.
Yep, looks like no gain. Don't see Mr. Burns moving that stick over there. Wonder how many years. I'm sorry?
Is that, no, I'm trying to figure. I was trying to see who that was that came through. That I thought it was, but it was Logan Nosko just holding his ground there, and then saying, "Here, you're done running. Here, go away, son."
Little help.
Third down, 14 for Cambridge. The ball at their own half-yard line, 1 yard line. They mark it. Again, they'll go under center. Titusville fans wanting a safety here. And almost, they're going to get it.
Too.
Almost got it. And it'll bring up a 4th down in the bundle, so they'll have to kick it away from their own end zone.
And again, I hate to harp on these things,
Well,
but
and don't.
But again, you just saw an exchange that was a bad exchange, a bad match point there. And Cambridge Springs in the same boat as Titusville with an extra week of practice being taken away from them.
And then on top of that, you're in your 4th quarter of your first game.
And it's hot, it's tired, and and you've taken a couple of shots on the chin. Both teams have. I thought, really, to be honest with you, both teams have hit really well tonight.
They really have.
They came out aggressive. They weren't afraid to lock up heads and bang shoulder pads. In that respect, I thought this game's been a very good ball game.
Cambridge Springs takes a timeout with 5:42 to go in the ball game. Once again, Titusville will be moving on to Fairview next week and taking on the Fairview Tigers. That will be up at Fairview. That'll be a very important game for the Rockets because Fairview is defending champs. And so hopefully we can hold this whole offensive series together, defense together, and go up there and pick up a win.
Yeah, coming up at the end of the game, we'll bring you into the Corky's Pizza Family Video post-game show where we'll have the Corky's Pizza Family Video Player of the Game.
Hey, and the final score, Conneaut area 28, Fairview 10. So
Conneaut area won, but I'm looking at the one above there. This is really a surpriser to me. Grove City in the 4th quarter, 32. General McLean, 28.
Really?
Yeah, that's a little surprise. If this is accurate, and of course it's on the internet, so it has to be right?
Yeah, that's why our show's on there.
Sounds like a lot of offense.
Yeah. Usually what Steve does, Bill, is offensive.
Never mind.
Punt formation. Cambridge will be kicking out of their end zone, get a good snap, and a good kick. And Watkins will stand back, and he's going to let it hit. And it's going to bounce backwards. Yeah. It'll be spotted down at the 30-yard line by Cambridge Springs. Carter Babb touching it down.
The official needs to work on his throwing motion. You can tell it's early in the year because he threw his white pouch coming in there to mark the ball where it was touched down. He was about 5 yards away from the ball.
First down and 10, Titusville. They lead 38-16 with 5:33 to go. Let me see. Garrett is going to stay in at quarterback, which in my book is a good call. But then nobody asked me.
Do you think it's a good job for Brady to be sitting down there and put Garrett in at quarterback?
I don't know. I couldn't make that decision. Garrett at quarterback. Waiting for the 5-second rule. There they go. He'll snap it. Ball's handed off to Nate Brown, and he's going to be stacked up. Lost about four on the play. Bring up a 2nd down. Yeah, I do think, to go back to your question, Corcoran's had a big game, a real good ball game. Tired. Why take a chance on taking a hit? We're up 22. Why take a chance? Jack Garrett, I keep saying Todd. Jack Garrett, 5'11", 160. We know he can play well. We saw him last year. He played well.
Yeah, he played well as a sophomore. Had a nice year for the JV squad last year. And this is a good time to give him some experience.
Might need him before the year's over. Garrett out of shotgun. Double wide to the right for Titusville. Garrett's going to keep it. Garrett up the middle, drive straight ahead, and going to be stopped there by a young man by the name of Brady Schwab. I'll tell you, there's been this Todd Hall, Schwab, Carter Babb. They've all had good ball games for Cambridge Springs. There's some good running backs over here.
Yeah, there is some, and you're going to remember this is a team that lost their top 2 running backs from last year and their top quarterback. Good read by Garrett here, takes it up the middle, and there's a young man from Cambridge Springs, that Carter Babb. And it's not like they're reaching to make tackles. They're in position to make tackles.
Yeah, they're there. Once again, Titusville running the clock. 4 minutes to go. They're waiting for the back judge to put his hand up. On the counter, it's going to come off, and we got the lane. He can take this one corner, and it is Johnson, I believe. Thought he had the corner, not quite getting there. Picked up maybe 5 or 6 on the play.
Trent Murray coming across there for Cambridge Springs to make the stop. I was with you. I thought, oh boy, here we've got it. We've got him hooked there. You can see the defensive end is hooked. Just a nice angle there for the young man to get a possibility of a block in the back there by Titusville, but it wasn't called.
3:30 left to go in the ball game. Titusville's leading 38-16. 4th down and about 3. Titusville's going to, of course, go for it. They're at the 23-yard line of Cambridge Springs. Garrett waiting for the signal, and he gets it from the official. On the snap, on the counter, got to get out wide, got to cut it back in, and too late. Going to be dropped, and that would be
Frazzini on the carry.
Frazzini, yes. Not able to pick up the first down. That's hunting for his name. And it'll be a turnover on downs. He'll go over to Cambridge Springs with 3:03 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, and one of the things that we've talked about on these plays, there's a lot of timing involved with it. You want the slot receiver, in this case Frazzini, getting across that formation at full speed, and it just doesn't look like he's there yet because they're just not comfortable with the timing of the play.
Looks like Cambridge is going to do a little bit of substituting here in their backfield, and there's going to be a timeout. Titusville going to take a timeout. 3:03 left to go in the ball game. Titusville takes the timeout. Titusville leading 38-16. We'll be back with the last 3 minutes right after these messages.
Farmers National Bank has always been committed to the communities they serve. It's part of our mission to remain an independent community bank where the art of a handshake has not been lost. We continue to strive to offer the highest standard in industry competitive products and services. We act not only to benefit the bank, but our customers, businesses, communities, and our employees, because we know our employees pride themselves in their work and serving their communities. When you invest with us, you can be proud to know that we're investing it right back, and that's the way it should be. We're Farmers National Bank. Go Rockets!
No one plans on breaking down or getting stuck, but you can plan on Shambaugh's Towing to be there to help you out. Since 2010, Shambaugh's has been serving Northwest PA with quality roadside assistance services and auto and truck repairs. No job is too small or too big for Shambaugh's. So for heavy towing, emergency roadside service, flatbed services, jumpstart, lockouts, tire changes, and more, there's only one place to call when your life's in shambles. Call Shambaugh's, 814-827-1431, or visit them online at shambauhtowing.com.
3:03 left to go in the ball game as Titusville has taken a timeout, and we come back out to get things under motion. It's 1st down and 10 for Cambridge at their own 23-yard line as they have taken over on downs. Both teams subbing here a little bit, so we'll try to catch up on some names here. Second string quarterback for Cambridge Springs. The running back goes to the right side, and he's going to be dropped immediately. And now we have a flag. What's that for? I have to watch this, Steve. I don't know what the flag was for.
I didn't see anything.
It was saying face mask, I think. Thought I saw that. There it is, face mask, Titusville. Watch it here and see if we can see this. I don't know.
I didn't see it when the play occurred anywhere. I don't see a head.
I don't see it.
I don't see it, yeah. I see a beanbag being tossed in there, but that's the Oil Creek Plastics replay.
Well, they haven't used it very much tonight, so he had to try.
Well, Steve said he's got to learn how to get that. He's out of shape. Get that beanbag in the right place. So it's a, I don't know what the chain says, 3rd down. I'm not sure what this is. Straight ahead dive for Cambridge. Was there a penalty or not a penalty on that play?
It was, but I always thought, I didn't think there was a 5-yard type. I didn't think they had split that penalty that way anymore.
No. 2nd down now anyway. 2nd down and short for Cambridge. 2:30 left to go in the ball game. Still some of the starters in for Cambridge, but they have a new quarterback. We'll catch his number here in a second. Under center. Going to keep it. It's going to roll out to his left. He's going to try to cut it up the middle, and he's going to be hit and dropped. And that quarterback is Levi Henderson, a sophomore. And he's got enough yardage, though, for the first down as he comes out across the 35 to about the 36-yard line.
Here he comes, and this is just a straight run. It's not even a rollout pass. It's a run. He cuts it up. Number 20 there, Fish has a chance to bring him down there.
He hung on, though.
Well, you notice how he goes up in the air? You know, it's a young kid. He's a sophomore. You know, they'll work on, you got to drop the hips, drop the shoulders, hit with the shoulder, and keep your feet pushing to drive the running back backwards. Other than that, it was a good play by the young man.
Schwab will come wide to the left. They're going to wide out to the right. Henderson again at quarterback now. Backs are split. First man through. Driving to the right side, and he's going to be stopped right away. gain of maybe 1 on the play, bring up 3rd down.
Hey, real quick, Cathedral Prep leading Strong Vincent 63-8 in the 3rd. Iroquois on top of Harbor Creek 28-12. Oil City's nothing as Corey is beating them 20-0. That's a final score there. Fairview losing to Conneaut. That's a final 28-10. Dubois final over Clearfield 30-20. General McLean behind Grove City 34-28.
Oh, coming back.
Meadville behind Central Tech 34-28.
Meadville behind Central Tech.
Yeah.
2nd down play. Henderson going to pitch wide. Oh, the ball is pitched away, and will Cambridge get it? They do. They fall on it back around the 24-yard line. Big loss on the play.
Reminds me of Bob Uecker. Just a little outside.
Just a little high.
Yeah, I'm not too sure just exactly where he had hoped to throw that one.
I don't think the running back was where he's supposed to be.
Well, I don't think he was supposed to be where the ball went.
Girard beat Northeast tonight, 28-21.
Ooh.
It's one of them, you take it, I don't want it.
Yeah.
20 seconds left to go in the ball game here as the time is running down quickly.
Cochranton blank Maplewood 28-0.
The last play of the game. Ball's given off to the first man through, and he's going to drive ahead across the 35 to about the 37, and that's going to end the ball game. 2016 home opener, season opener.
Listen to that crowd. Listen to that. That's fantastic.
Titusville 38, Cambridge Springs 16. We'll be back with a wrap-up and the fireworks coming your way right after these messages.
Since Congress chartered the American Legion in 1919, the Cleo J. Ross Post 368 has been a major part of the Titusville community. The Legion promotes patriotism, honor, and committed devotion to our fellow service members and veterans. We also sponsor various programs such as youth wrestling. We offer scholarship awards and benefit dinners to aid our local community. The American Legion Cleo J. Ross Post 368 is here to make a difference at 113 East Central Avenue, Titusville. Anderson Physical Therapy is committed to your long-term health and well-being. With certified, licensed therapists, Andersons can provide therapy for all your rehabilitation needs. With our new location in Titusville at 202 Union Street and our new offices at 118 Main Street, Titti-Ute, Anderson makes it convenient for you to get back to doing the things you enjoy. So stay on top of your game with Anderson Physical Therapy. Now in 7 locations and online 24/7 at andersonphysicaltherapy.net.
Right now, this moment, the way you watch TV can change. And not in the I liked it more before kind of way, but in the how did I ever live without this kind of way. EXP blends Armstrong services, creating a new experience, recording 6 shows at once, stream programs to watch anywhere. Search to find your favorite actor, show, or movie, record shows from anywhere, and it can start today. This is EXP, and this changes everything.
Bayless Fuel sells only ultra-low sulfur home heating oil. No matter what energy you use to heat your home, heating oil offers some distinct advantages. It is environmentally sound, biodegradable, non-toxic, and non-carcinogenic. We also offer bioheat to be even more environmentally conscious. With dependable delivery from Bayless Fuel, you will have the fuel you need to stay warm and comfortable when winter rears its ugly head. Bayless Fuel is proud to carry products that deliver the quality and performance you expect. Call 827-3336 or visit us at 202 South Brown Street in Titusville.
Big G Tire and Auto on the Hightown Road in Titusville is your home to the largest selection of tires for small compact cars to large semis. Need an oil change, inspection, or repair? Big G can service your vehicle while it's in the shop. Protect your vehicle with our fluid film undercoating to keep the rust at bay. Big G will keep you on the road.
Tires for any size vehicle and auto repair. Come see us at Big G Tire and Auto on Hightown Road in Titusville.
It takes a lot for a community to be successful. Hard work, sacrifice, and the ability to take risks and go beyond your reach. This is nothing new for the residents here in small town USA, and it's certainly not new to the hundreds of student athletes who give their all on every level of play. From beginners to varsity to college and beyond, know that the Colonial Machine Company in Pleasantville is right behind you, supporting you all the way. Best of luck on the field and in life. The Colonial Machine Company.
And welcome back to the Corky's Pizza Family Video post-game show. And we'll have the Corky's Pizza Family Video player of the game coming up in just a few moments. Final here from Carter Field. The Rockets over the Blue Devils, 38-16. Good win for the Titusville Rockets. Week 1 of high school football, guys.
Yeah, good way to start it off. And congratulations to Coach Hancock and the young men of Rocket football. They are able to pick up that first win, Steve, go into Fairview with some confidence. So a lot of good things I saw tonight from this Rocket football team, and always good, of course, when you come out of there with a win.
Well, it's always important to start off the year on the right foot with a win, but you're right. A lot of things for Titusville played out very well, and I thought, again, looking back, offensive line play, defensive line play, much more competitive. Actually, I thought we held the edge for the most part tonight.
Well, 57 yards first half rushing for Cambridge.
Springs, yeah.
Tells you a little bit about it.
Yeah, it tells you a lot about it. So, yeah, they got some holes here and holes there, but I think, they started to see something happening. Titusville adjusted, made the corrections that they need to make to shut down the running game. So I thought they did that well. Turnovers, fairly even, I would say. I don't know what the final tally is. Penalties, fairly even, what you expected in the first game of the year. The big thing was, though, Brady Corcoran, Michael Watkins. Could Cambridge Springs stay on top of those two? And the answer was no.
No,
they could not. They didn't have an answer for that combination.
And we talked about that in the pregame, that these are two young men that the whole league is going to have to watch. I think there's some schools that probably have speed that's equal to, but too many are going to have better speed than these two young men. And also the ability of Corcoran just to be able to play the game. He understands it, and it does a really good job. So.
Really nice job tonight, yeah.
Good win.
Football
good
sense.
We're waiting for Coach Hancock to come over. He's going to talk with Bill McCrillis, and we'll get his Coach Hancock's perspective of the game, and then we'll come back and name the player of the game, and we'll watch some fireworks for you. We'll have those all coming up. Let's take it down the field to Mike McCrillis and Coach Tom Hancock.
Great game tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
A lot of hitting out there, but it's a week early, so what'd you think?
Well, you could tell, it's a week early. We executed well on a lot of plays, and then, the beginning of the third quarter, we thought we had them on the ropes pretty good, and stamina and physicality, we thought we were doing okay, but mental breakdowns will kill you, and that's what happened in the beginning of the third quarter. We just, took a little lull there, but to their credit, they came back, and I think that's what having 1 week short did to us. They just weren't ready, all of them, to be playing on a Friday night.
Well, they dominated you the third quarter, but they only scored 8 points out of that whole quarter, so that's got to be a plus.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a plus. But when we're looking at our region too with Fairview and those folks, they'll take advantage of that. We can't have those letdowns.
Well, it's not too often we get to talk to you the first game of the season with a win.
Yeah,
it's a great way to start. Great way to start.
I like it much better than a loss.
All right, we're looking forward to next week, so continue on, Coach.
Okay, thanks
a
lot.
All right. Okay, guys, that's it. Back up to you.
Okay, thank you, Bill, and congratulations to Coach Hancock and the Titusville Rockets.
Yeah, Wireless Mike all season long brought to you by Titusville VFW, as well as Titusville Dairy Products.
Player of the game, as we've been sitting here talking about that.
We're going to take it. We're going to make the audience wait.
Oh, we are?
That's a nice tease, though.
It is a nice tease.
That is a nice tease.
We're going to take a break and then make them come back and listen to the player of the game.
Yeah.
I can tell them right now.
You could.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Or I could do this. We'll be right back.
What do you want in a family of trucks? Dependability? Capability? Best-in-class fuel economy? What if you could get all this and more? Meet the new 2016 Silverado, the new face of strong. Find new roads to Community Chevrolet and see why Chevy is the fastest growing pickup brand. Community Chevrolet on the Kearney Lake Road, just west of I-79 in Meadville. Or visit us on the web 24/7 at communitychevrolet.com.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home is dedicated to providing the highest level of service to Titusville and surrounding communities. Our family and staff continues the tradition started by Gordon B. Garrett in 1965, treating our clients with care and respect. Since then, we have grown, now in our third generation and in 2 locations, 303 North Washington Street and 203 East Main Street, Titusville. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, a history of tradition and commitment to excellence.
Wow, what a cruise this year at Joe Taylor Ford. Thanks to everyone who came out and displayed their awesome cars.
Go see Joe!
The food was great, but the deals are even better this month at Joe Taylor Ford. Check out a new 2016 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 Super Cab at 0% APR for 72 months or get up to $10,593 off MSRP in total savings.
Go see Joe!
Route 257 in Seneca.
Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital are now one, providing healthcare focused on you. High quality, close to home, affordable care and compassion for our patients, surgical excellence and innovative procedures. Your health, your community, care you trust. Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital.
We're going to have to get out of here.
Yeah, they're turning the lights on.
Oh, there we go. The fireworks have started. All right. Corky's Pizza Family Video post-game show, and the player of the game goes to who?
Well, what did we talk? We talked about 2 kids we thought had really outstanding games for Titusville tonight. Mike Watkins, the wide receiver / running back. And, of course, Brady Corcoran, quarterback, and at safety tonight. And Mike Watkins had a couple of touchdowns. Nice pass from Brady for a touchdown. He ran one in for a touchdown, had a couple of nice games. But when you look at the body of work overall, when you look at Brady Corcoran tonight, touchdown pass, 2 touchdowns on the ground. He had 2 interceptions tonight. And the big play we were talking about in that third quarter, where they could have scored another touchdown. Brady came across from the safety position, took the running back off his feet. Big stop there. So, Mr. and Mrs. Corcoran, you can hand the certificate to your son.
That's the way it'll be. That's Brady Corcoran, player of the game for this first week, and had an outstanding ball game. Also want to congratulate the offense-defensive line. Really pleased with their effort here this evening and looking forward to what they can do the rest of the season. So overall, even though Brady's the player of the game, the team played very well. Good team win.
I thought it was a very good team game today, particularly for Week 1 football.
Yeah.
You know, Steve, we didn't get a chance to play the interview with Coach Hancock. One of the investments they made this year was in some new technology. Having gone through the first game now, you can actually see that they use that technology to their benefit.
Oh, I think it's very much so. What it is they get a chance to look at plays very, very quickly. The replays very, very quickly with their new system. And you can see right away where the mistakes are made. And the bigger thing, I think, is not so much that you can show the kids, listen, you didn't do this. Well, yeah, I did. Well, no, here it is. This is where he's at. You see where you're at. You got to be outside, or you've got to, they make adjustments based on what they can see, and the kids can see it. And I think that helps them overall making corrections during the game, which I thought they did very well tonight.
On the road next week.
Big ball game. Titusville will be up to Fairview, taking on the Fairview Tigers, and I think that's a very, very important ball game early in the season for Titusville.
Well, they're another region champion. You're playing region champions back to back. Fairview is probably, I think, in one publication, picked to win the region this year. So you made a nice game tonight. You made a statement. Hey, we can play with people. Of course, we've been saying that for years, even when we were in the regions we were in last year. This team, even though they're getting beat up, this team is not that bad, and tonight you saw it. They are not that
Exactly.
bad. This is a good football team. They were good last year. They're going to be good this year.
That's right.
But a statement game has to be made next week if you want any hope of a region championship. And I know it's only 1 week. You hate to start talking that way, but that's the way it is.
That's the way to be the whole season long. But good win tonight. Glad to take it home with us, and I look forward to next Friday night.
All right, we're going to wrap up our coverage, but we're going to keep the cameras rolling to bring you the fireworks a little bit longer. Thank you so much for joining us. Our camera operators tonight included Mark Heim and Nick Wigg. For our play-by-play guy, Jim Bodemer. Color tonight provided by Steve Bodemer. On the field reporting by Mr. Bill McCrillis. I'm Luke Rio. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage of Titusville Rocket football this season is made possible by these great sponsors. State Farm Insurance, by Bayless Fuel Service, by Cross Creek Resort, by the Colonial Machine Company, by Shambaugh's Towing, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by Larry's Auto Service, by True Value Hardware, by Bringing It Back, by Anderson Physical Therapy, by Armstrong, by Community Chevrolet, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Warm Home and Hearth, by Titusville Dairy Products Company, by the Titusville VFW, by Thermofab, by Joe Taylor Ford, by Farmers National Bank, by Family Video, by Corky's Pizza and Subs, by Titusville Beverage, by the Meadville Medical Center and Titusville Area Hospital, by Big G Tire and Auto, by the American Legion.
We ask you to be very careful as you leave this evening, and we thank the oil